Motherfucking podcast.
I did not know that was you.
Learn the way that you are.
The Lyrical Fix. He's getting ready for the podcast.
He's drawing blood from somebody.
Fucking ready to go.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Caught in the middle of her refilling.
I remember I did this at the bar on Saturday. Everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "I need more juice."
She's just gassing up.
IV. It looks like an IV.
For real, right? Look, she's setting up. Look at some real druggy shit.
Listen, the one this.
Fiend.
For real.
Anyway,
Calm down, junkie.
episode
You'll get your fix.
110. I don't know where I'm at right now.
Episode 110 Lyrical Fix Podcast with your host, Kid Pro.
And Sade.
And we got a special guest with us today on the side, on the side right now. That's
Parks,
right.
a.k.a. Villa.
That's right, man. Tell
What's
you,
up,
give me
yeah?
your at name, your social medias.
At Villa, STTP, 1/5 of the Straight to the Point family.
Woo, you already know what it is, man. Shout out to S Double. Oh,
So yeah,
God.
you had plenty to say last time, and it didn't catch. So I'm like, I might as well just set him up with a mic.
Let's get home. Yeah, let's get home. Oh, my bad. Let me turn this motherfucker on.
I'm the extra voice.
Yeah. We always forget the fuck. Oh, right. Where the fuck do we begin?
Oh, man, where we been? We've been having a busy weekend. First off, let's give it up some birthday love. The birthday girl.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna get myself an air horn. Yes, it was my birthday. Officially 29.
Yes.
I already know. I'm gonna. You know when you first
25.
right after your birthday. I'll say 29. Once I hit 35, after 34, it turns 25 though. I will say that.
Yeah.
You know, like right after your birthday, you always forget how old you are.
Mm-hmm.
I have to always remind myself, like, all right, so my birthday did just pass. So somebody asked me how old I was like 28. Wait, 29.
29, man.
Yeah.
So how you feeling? This is the last one.
No, I'm fine with it. I think because I have so many friends in their 30s,
Yeah.
I have no issue with it.
At me, bro.
At
I'm
all.
right here.
It makes it easier for you to like transition.
Both you guys.
Do you have a bucket list for your 20s that you want to accomplish?
No, not really.
Nothing else you want to do in your 20s like meaningful before you get into your 30s and like all business from here?
Skydive?
No, I'm good. I'm good on that.
Parasail?
Right.
Huh?
Bungee jump?
No. I'm a chicken shit.
Ghost ride the whip. Ghost ride the whip, yo.
Get in one of those squirrel suits.
You squirrel suit?
Yeah. And just fly down a mountain.
Actually, it does sound really fun.
Yeah.
It does sound fun. Oh
Skiing
man,
in the Swiss Alps.
if I did the fly, what did these
Be
guys
part
do?
of the Mile High Club.
The shit that's on fire.
Ooh, on your way to the Dominican
Actually,
Republic.
always debated on that. But anytime we're on a
Spirit.
plane together,
Bathroom.
First, before it's disgusting. But first, anytime we're both on a plane together, I'll go to the bathroom and I'm like, let me check this out. Let me see. Maybe we can do this. Bathrooms are always gross, so I can't bring myself.
They're
to
never
do it.
like they are in the movies.
No, there was one time I went to the I was on the plane by myself, went to the bathroom, and I'm like, fuck, Juan's not even here. This bathroom's fucking clean. And he even had like an air freshener and it smelled amazing.
Do you get claustrophobic in these airplane bathrooms or?
No, I do. I'm claustrophobic.
It's very, very small, confined space. Like I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah,
like if you're a
I agree.
bigger person, heavyset person, you're gonna have a tough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I don't even see how that's possible.
Yeah.
I know.
Because you gotta walk sideways, so you just imagine how the bathroom's gonna be.
No, it was this one guy. He went to the bathroom, and I think was my sister. Or I forgot who I was with. They're like, imagine going. No, I think it was a random person next to me. Me and her got cool. She's like, damn, imagine him going to the bathroom. I was like, why? I'm like, I don't want to imagine that. And she's like, no, but like that's a big nigga. Like,
I hate when people say that.
Huh?
I hate when people say like you randomly see a fat person and someone has to be like, oh, imagine when he goes to the bathroom. Like, no, I don't want to imagine that
like,
shit.
She's like, no, the bathrooms here are tight as fuck. Like,
He probably eats a lot. Like,
So is it just like one bathroom to a plane, or is it like a unisex bathroom? Is
No,
it
I think-
two bathrooms.
two bathrooms,
Two bathrooms?
I
unisex.
think it's two
Two,
or
yeah.
possibly three.
Depending on the size of
I
the plane.
think first class has their own.
And
First class has their own, yes.
Yeah, so there's three. Yeah,
Yeah.
So that's like a
technically,
bigger bathroom, probably. Like
most likely.
Most likely, yeah.
I always thought about if it's like the one in Seinfeld. Was that remember when he's in first class, he comes out and he was like, oh, there are flowers in there. And then, like, it's pretty much like, it seemed like there was a whole fucking garden. And I'm thinking, I was like, is
yeah.
first class that much bigger? I mean, I know it's a comedy show,
I
so.
wouldn't be able to tell you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to
Bro,
tell you. Never
bro,
I
phone.
do
bro,
want. I want.
bro.
I want to
We
try that
got-
one time though. I do want to. I want to try first class one day. I do.
Yeah.
Not anytime soon. I'll tell you that right now.
And
So
then-
maybe you should try that before you turn 30.
Make that the bucket list. Boom.
I don't think I have any vacation planned the next year. That'll be first class.
Well, you can plan it out now.
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe for my 30th.
One day.
Go to Amsterdam.
And I want to walk right into the VIP
I always wanna go
lounge in the airport and just
Yeah.
chill there, and
What do you mean? Oh, yeah. I know what you mean.
they
yeah.
have those first class lounges.
Oh, yeah, they do. It's all separate and shit. That's
Yeah.
right.
Exclusivity, man. That's the name of the game.
Not all places are like that though.
Not
Because I've
all
seen like first
airports
class like chilling with us.
like Spirit.
No, I've only taken Spirit
JetBlue.
once. JetBlue. I take JetBlue.
Jet-
I've only taken Spirit once, and it was fucking horrible. Technically twice, back and forth, and it was fucking horrible. It was so bad. I took it going to Vegas, and it was just a cheap flight. It was whatever. I went to go surprise my siblings, and it was the faded vacation that I told you about
Yeah.
that me and my grandmother started. Well, it's not, the beef didn't start there. It started when I was younger, but
Yeah, she really
but it
Yeah,
spawned, like people saw
Second
it.
week in a row, you bring up
It's-
beef with
Right,
your
yo.
grandma.
Everybody-
Come on, yo.
I'm just saying.
Come on, man.
At this point,
Everybody
it's
Yo,
thought-
come on, man. Don't do that.
it's lit.
Everybody thought I was
Yo.
making shit up until they saw it go down right there. She showed her true colors. Let me stop. No, but I took Spirit took it was the craziest shit trying to get just on the plane, being on the plane, getting stuck in an aisle seat that I was pissed about, getting stuck in the aisle seat with the most uncomfortable chairs. I'm like, this shit don't move. I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
what the fuck?
That's the worst. Yeah.
These chairs are more comfortable than Spirit chairs.
Yeah.
That shit was horrible. I didn't even bother going to the bathroom. I spent 5 hours just like, I can do
Yeah.
this.
Why even have the button to move the seat? That's like a tease. This shit don't go anywhere. It's just there for design.
Sometimes they get stuck
They
though.
don't do shit.
No, I think it had the button, but it was only to move the armrest. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck do I need this
No.
for?
If my plane seat still has the fucking no smoking shit, the little things that you can like the ashtrays, then I know I'm on the wrong
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
flight. I remember seeing those all the time. I'm like, that's right. You used to be able to smoke on planes.
Yeah, I
Remember
was.
that?
What was it?
No, you don't remember that because we're too fucking old. I mean, young.
Who, me?
Yeah, you are.
No, I was never on a plane where people smoked, but I have
I mean,
been on
yeah.
planes where they had the ashtray.
The
and
actual
everything.
ashtrays there. That shit is crazy when you think
I mean,
about
what
it.
are they gonna do? Just fucking get rid of the plane? It's still
Or
usable.
replace the seats.
Well, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd
Saying,
be
but there was
nice
a
too.
time where motherfuckers smoked in the goddamn doctor's office checking your baby.
Actually, I do remember that.
Yeah, moms would be in there, a doctor checking the baby with their feet spread.
No,
niggas
I don't remember that. I remember.
Get a quick look at what's going on here.
I remember no smoking or smoking or non-smoking for when you go to restaurants and shit. I remember that.
I remember that.
That I remember, and you still smelt the smoke when you were non-smoking.
Son,
Yeah.
what was
That
the
like
point
what
of
was the
that?
point?
Yeah.
Like that made no sense to me.
My steak
whatsoever.
smelled like nicotine.
that.
Imagine coming out the womb just all hazy and
Just hazy.
Like what?
The
My
back
dad
in
is
the,
hot boxing.
my dad cutting the umbilical cord with a smoke cigarette in his other hand.
Now he just
How did we
he
get
action
here?
on the umbilical cord.
he's holding it in his mouth as he's trying to cut,
Yo.
and it's just as he's moving,
The baby-
the ash just falls.
the baby just
ash,
coughing.
The ash falls on your forehead,
Oh,
and
nah,
it's like
bro, nah, hold
they
up.
do the Ash
Hold
Wednesday
up.
thing.
Hold up. It's too graphic right now.
Sorry.
It's like Ash Wednesday.
That's what somehow it's gonna get
And
covered.
it's like it's a blessing. Oh shit. Okay, where do we go from here? What else?
Everywhere.
Oh, you had something though.
Well, no, it was your birthday weekend. I want to
Oh,
hear
we
the rest
still
about your
talking about
birthday.
that.
Yeah. So you were surprised on
Yeah,
Friday?
there was a surprise, which it was funny because I was pretty much falling asleep, and because my mom took me to a spa, so I got my first massage,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
and I will say I do understand.
Oh, was it a neuro?
What?
I'm joking. Fucking-
What did I say?
Yo,
Massage?
just-
Oh, never mind. I thought it was something I
Strays
said.
everywhere, yo.
For real, I don't know what's happening. So I will say though, I get why like couples do this and why like happy endings are a place. I mean, granted, yeah, it's a happy ending. But I wasn't in that kind of place. But I get it because after I was just like, yeah, I can like, damn, like I want to fuck right now.
Yo. Hey, you.
Just ready to go. Hey, yo. Bing
No,
bong.
that's what I said. Is it one of those fucking neuros? You know what I'm talking about, the neuro shit?
What are you talking
Yo.
about?
All right, I guess, all right. Me, as being a sometimes porn watcher, there's these videos, like the massage videos, where they'll get like an air mattress on the floor,
I haven't seen
and they'll
those
just
yet.
fill it with like this
I have no
lube,
idea what's happening.
and
now.
the girl will like
Oh!
just rub on the nigga like just like a slip and slide on top of the nigga on his back and shit.
No, that's
Link
that's
that,
like
yo.
that's an
That is some
ad.
other shit.
No,
and then it
that's-
turns into
that's
fucking.
That's an ad for the actual. I think the neural thing. Somebody told me about that, and I actually looked at it. It's the actual the massaging oil lube whatever that they
Yeah.
use. That's the brand.
As the brand.
So it's like an ad. They're using it in
Bro, she slipping inside on this nigga's back, like her boobs and shit and everything. Just
It just looks like they're pretty much covered in lube. That's
and
the
then
funny shit.
It
Yeah.
just starts tit fucking them, and then it just goes from there. And I'm like, all right, then I guess that's how it goes. There's always a unique
Only in
storyline.
movies, though.
Jesus.
And
No,
then
but
it's in
I
Bergen
get
County.
it because I just felt like, like literally
Yeah,
just
you
fucking
get fucking relaxed and shit.
floating.
Yeah.
And then
You
at
don't
the
realize
facial
how
with-
tense you are either, right?
yeah.
Right.
You fucking-
Because I like anybody who's ever tried to like give me a massage, to me like I'll tense up right away and I'm like no, like I'm good, and then
Just
it just
got it.
hurts. So the whole time I'm like just relax, don't tense up. One time I think I had moved, like I almost felt like when you guys wouldn't relate, but like when I got my nails done and the person's like stop, I got like just don't try to control your hands, like I got it. So I did that, but like with my neck, or I forgot what it was, and she put her hand on my shoulder. She's like, "Let me do my job. I got you." I'm like, "Okay, my bad."
Yeah, trust issues.
Yeah, a little bit. But it was cool. I got a facial. It was cool. But after that, like my mom and I had lunch. She showed me some pictures, and that's why I posted some of them. She brought like an old photo album of me. It was so fucking cute. We're reminiscing and all
Yo,
that.
your mom's looked alright in that one picture. Just saying.
Yeah, I
Just saying.
can't wait to like see now. That's how I know
I was
I'm
like, I
just
hope she
so
don't take it the
fucking
wrong
lucky.
way.
No, it's completely fine. It's completely fine. My mom is a bad bitch. It's fine.
Yes, she is.
Shout out to Sade.
is.
Very attractive for her age.
No, she is. And
Very
in that
distinguished lady.
that
Yes.
picture, in that picture, she had to be your age actually.
Oh,
Jesus
What?
Christ.
She was
Say
like
no more,
34,
son.
35, I want to say.
no wonder.
Because
Didn't
if-
recognize game.
Because
I see
she
that.
had me when I was 28. No, if anything, she's like 33-ish. She's in between both your ages. In that range.
She did it right. She did it right.
Yeah.
Bad bitch.
I love that. I wish you guys could see this.
We'll send her a clip. Oh no, I can't see. We don't have him on camera.
No. But anyway, so it was cool. We did all that, and then I get home, and I'm thinking like, all right, I can take a nap, and then we'll go have dinner or whatever. And I got fucked up during lunch. That I sent you voice notes. I sent you voice notes. I was fucked up.
I was just laughing at those voice notes.
You know,
I was
one
Just
head,
like, yo,
one
get
head in the
up,
pillow.
bro.
I was fucked up.
Fucking lit.
Fucking lit. And then all of a sudden I realized I fucked up my nap time by talking to you guys. That because I was fucked up. I was just like, I'm gonna have some happy time, and then I'm gonna take a nap, and then it's dinner. So by the time I actually I was like, all right, let's go. No, and he kept coming up with excuses, and then I'm just like, can we just do this? Because I'm gonna pass the fuck out. I just
Is
want
he
to go
bad
have
at surprises?
dinner. He's
Keeping
this,
surprises?
This is my only surprise I've ever gotten.
Oh.
Yeah, like I mean, he's had surprises where
One for
it's
one.
it's like our first.
That's it. 1,000. He's batting 1,000.
You know, he did. What was it? Our first anniversary. He had like his room all set up, all nice, and it had like edible arrangement. It had like mad
Hey.
like flowers and shit. And then I opened the door. That he sent roses. He sent flowers to my job one time.
Dope.
And he was just like, "Oh, you're on your way to work? All right, have a good day." And then all of a sudden, I walk into work and bam. No, like he's done little things, but I've never had a surprise party, which I loved, and it was cool. I just wish I was prepared for it because I was so tired, and I just opened a Red Bull, and then I left it there, and I was like, "Fuck!" I forgot my Red Bull. He's like, "Do you want to go get it?" I'm like, "No, it's fine. We're on our way to dinner, right? So it's not that big of a deal." And then he's like, "Are you sure?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine." So he tells me he has to drop something off at the greenhouse, and I'm thinking and he's parking. I was like, "Wait, why are we parking? If you're just I'm gonna see them tomorrow. Like, why do I have to go inside?" "No, just come inside real quick." I'm like, "Okay." So I go inside, and then it's like, "Oh shit, surprise!"
Surprise.
Because we were there early. Because I kept rushing him, and then he was telling them, I was trying to hold her off, and at least until 10. I'm like, no, we were not gonna go to dinner at no 10. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he made it work.
No, but it was cool though. It was cool. That I loved. And then the next day,
I wouldn't have known that you were
What?
tired that day because I felt like I was more tired than you were. Like I was battling.
Yeah, right. When I
sleep.
got there,
Oh,
you
no.
was tired.
Like,
you
I
was
trying
out
to-
of it.
No, you were out of it.
My intention was to talk to him.
yeah.
I never got there, so I'm sorry for that.
No, it's okay. It's all good.
Got
Understood.
knocked out.
No, I was trying because there were people there, and I was just first off, I was happy it wasn't that many people.
Yeah.
So where I'm like, oh God, I really have to fake the funk. But it was like, like the super close people that like, I don't have to. So I literally was like, yo, I'm fucking exhausted. You guys gotta give me a second. But then, after a while, like I forced myself to like, be a part of it. Because at one point I lost myself in the phone. I'm like, nah, I gotta wake the fuck up. I got to do shit. So yeah, I got fucked up. Next day, spent most of it hungover, where I had no idea. I didn't know if I was gonna make it to dinner.
Hey.
We had dinner. We went to the bar.
What else?
Oh my God, that was awesome.
That was.
Awesome.
Sorry, I missed out.
You went to JoJo's. Shout out to JoJo.
Yeah.
Over in Garfield. What happened? It was
No,
the
I
bar
missed
that
out.
we went to, but then we ended up. We fucked up our timing and we had to go to Trill.
Okay.
We literally parked. We went. I wanted to go check out JoJo's for forever.
So wait,
And-
that's your first time there?
That was my first time there.
Oh, really?
Because that's what Joanna was saying too. She was like, "It's your
Gotcha.
first time here," and I'm like, "Yeah." She's like, "Oh shit, I thought you've." I was like, "Nope." So yeah, because I was always kind of nervous on stopping by, but
Yeah.
it's all good between her and I, so we're good.
Word.
But yeah, I think that's about it.
Is she gonna
That's
try to
what's up.
pry you away from your current job, or
No, she says she's like fully staffed.
that's tampering?
Yeah,
Nah,
that
That's tampering.
That's tampering.
no, it's
is regular business,
You get fined for some shit like that.
right? In
Nah.
other leagues, organizations. But hey, birthday weekend was a success.
no, yeah, it was. It was
Juan
all
came
good.
through.
That shit was fun. I know, like my work friends, I gotta fucking do something with them. They were pissed I didn't go out with them. I'm like, by the time you guys get out of work, bro, it's not happening.
Yeah.
They wanna
Yeah,
meet-
because you creeping towards that
Yeah.
30 threshold, and
Yeah.
there's like a time frame.
No, you
to
gonna see.
chill for
But wait,
activities.
you gonna
What?
see.
No.
You
What
gonna
did what
see.
did I text you? I think I
Yeah.
tweeted it. No, the bounce back is not bouncing
At all.
at all.
That's what I'm saying.
At all. And
People
I
need to understand
yeah.
it. Like, the best way to explain it is like your recovery rate just gets worse.
yeah.
Like you think you're invincible. You think you can handle just drinking nonstop
Right,
and eating
right.
mad burgers at 3 in the
Right.
morning or whatever to chill. No, it's not going to work that
it's
way.
not.
It's going to get worse and worse as the years get
And
by.
naps are imperative at this
Oh
age.
my
Naps,
God.
yeah, you got to
Big
know a
time
good
naps.
nap.
I took like 3 naps today.
And
I have to
not
go back
just
to
like
work
a-
I'm a
tomorrow.
believer of cat naps until I turned.
Well, see, what's the thing? People don't know the proper way to nap either, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you
That-
can't,
that
you
is
can't be
also
napping
true,
for 4 hours.
No.
That's sleep.
You get into a sleep
Right?
cycle. You get
No,
into, if you get into
an
REM,
hour. An hour.
yeah, like
Yeah.
a proper nap really should be like 20 minutes. And
Yeah,
that'll
like
get
an
you
hour
energized.
max.
right?
An hour max.
Or hour max?
Well,
For a nap?
well, they say is you don't want to get into REM.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once you get into that dream state, that fucks up everything.
Yeah.
Because then if you wake up from that, then you're just as tired as if you slept 8 hours and got woken up.
Yeah, because
Type of
that's sorry, that has fucked me up before.
Yeah,
Where like I'll take like a 2-3 hour nap
got to time it
and
correctly.
be completely
Yeah.
out of it.
It'll
I was
fuck
gonna
you
say
up.
something. No, I think it's because also like I have been drinking well before 21, doing this for a long time, and now it's just like
I'm a professional, folks.
I ain't that professional because this shit
Ain't
is
my
slapping
first
me
rodeo.
in my face. This shit
Not my
is-
first vodka.
Well, that's
Yeah.
what she said.
Yeah,
But
we-
this is literally slapping my like I can't do it. I just can't. I can't do it. After that one day, I was like, I'm not drinking tomorrow. And then I had to force myself to start drinking at the restaurant. Well, LB was like, well, you know what they say. Just keep it going. Keep the fun going.
That's what I
That's
told
true.
you. Yeah, keep it
I-
going.
I went to the
That's sickening,
restaurant.
but it's true.
Yeah,
I went
drink
to the
to it, yeah.
restaurant, fucked up. No, not fucked up, but like hungover.
Damn.
And then and then like we finished. It wasn't this Casamigos. We had the reposado.
Oh,
That's
wow.
that's the one that we had when we were at the
Of course, yes.
I forgot what spot, the hookah spot.
La Mesa
Yeah, that shit was
in Inglewood. Yeah,
so
La Mesa.
good. Shout out to them.
Habibis.
Even though we
Habibis.
were on the cold section
Right.
and it
They
was
didn't even
freezing.
care, but you know, it's a whole different story for Yelp.
Yeah, no, let me stop.
Another story for another time.
Yeah. We have to get into it, but it was just so fucking cold. It was
very bad.
yeah.
What was
Anyway.
it? You guys by a window?
So to say, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, if the window's outside, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long
the window is outside.
And AC is freezing, and they give our heat away to like another party. So
Yeah, because they were
That
like,
was
"Oh, we'll
pretty
bring you a heater,"
fun.
but it was one person taking care of like it was like 10 plus tables outside, include and like there's big parties and shit. So I didn't mind waiting for certain things just because, or like to wait to order, because the two other people that were supposed to help weren't really fucking helping him. This one girl, she kept going by the door and looking, and then walked away, like literally backed away from it. She never went outside. A couple times. I think that was even before you got there. And then there was this one white kid that looked completely fucking lost. Our server was cool as fuck though. He was like joking with us the whole time.
Nice.
But he was beyond like slammed. Like he was walking around in a shirt like that outside in like 30. It felt like 30-degree weather.
30 that.
Yeah, that shit. But anyway,
God bless him.
It was cold as hell.
but no, it was cool as fuck.
That's what's
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know I'm gonna have to. I really don't want to drink tomorrow, but I know I'm gonna. When we get out of work, I'm gonna be like, all right, we got to take you out for your birthday because I don't want to drink
So
tomorrow.
I resort to smoking because I don't feel
Right,
that way.
that's
I
what
haven't
morning,
I just
touched
feel
my drink.
thirsty.
Actually, yeah.
Like it just the chill lifestyle, especially when you get older. Like everything slowed down, relaxed. I'm more focused.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, like I take a slower approach to things to really think it through.
Yeah.
You know, no need to rush. That's what it's all about. You know, more
I-
calculated.
I do miss those days. You know, it's funny. We were there at the bar, and when we were at JoJo's, I'm like, I want to do a round of shots. And I was like, you know what? Never mind.
No.
I was drinking Casamigos and pineapple juice. I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm
Yeah, I
good.
had Oktoberfest and I had some Glenlivet at La Mesa, so I was pretty
Yeah.
much there.
Yeah.
So,
I was just like, nah.
the
I was just like,
Oktoberfest is something.
let me not do
I'm gonna get
this.
to that point where I'm just gonna be sipping like Pinot Noir or
Nah.
some shit. Like,
No, all I do, like
I'ma
when
get
I
there.
when
Soon
I do
enough.
go out,
Wine drinking is different.
yeah,
it's a different level.
cold.
It's a different level.
I can't. I don't know if I can do it.
A glass at night and I'll be straight.
Maybe it has a screw top. That's about it.
Might be a wine connoisseur.
Carlo Rossi and shit.
Yeah, oh, the Rossi, yo, I remember
Carlo
I gotta
Rossi.
put on that, the sangria.
That's the only. Somebody
I
asked
thought
like,
it was fancy as
do you-
shit.
it's not at all. It
I
comes.
thought I was so
it's
fancy.
$15 for
Yeah.
a jug as big as
Jig-
that light.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
No, not that big.
Oh, this
no.
one?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
I was gonna say that. No, I
when-
was joking.
When my boy first
I was
told me
about
about
to
it, he was like, yo, you
I
want
don't
some
know
Rossi?
I don't know how many gallons, but it's like a 3 liter. No, it's like a 3 gal. I don't
Okay.
fucking know.
It's a big ass jug.
It's a big ass one.
When my friend first told me about it, I hadn't seen a jug ever. He's like, yo, you want some Rossi? And he said it like that, and I thought it was real fancy. I'm like, oh, some fancy shit. He served it to me. And I was like, what is it called again? He's like, it's Carlo Rossi. I'm like, why are you saying it like that? He's like, because it's fancy, bro. And I'm like, then he showed me the jug. I was like, what the fuck is this?
It's not fancy at all. It's
And
a
then I'm like-
glass.
And then I went
That's about
to
it.
a
It's the
liquor
only
store and I
fancy
saw
thing
it. I
about
was like, you mean it's just here? All these jugs?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was.
It's like
think I
15
know
at
what you're
most
Yeah.
for like one of those big ones. My jungle juice, I use one of those.
Yeah, it might as
But
well have
I'm
just
not
been in a
a-
cooler mixed with a whole bunch of other
Right,
concoctions.
No, I don't
Carlo
know
Rossi.
shit about wine. Even though I guess I have to.
It sounds fancier in
Yeah.
Spanish.
You mean Carl Ross?
Carlo
Everything
Ross.
sounds fancier in Spanish.
It does, yeah.
Hey, get Carl's wine at the fridge.
No, like now when I go out, like after work and shit, I only really drink Malibu pineapple because it's super light, it's juice, whatever, and I don't get fucked up off it. And then Angry Orchards, that's it. I just those two because I'm also driving, and
What do you,
when
what
we
do you
go,
drink when you go out?
yeah,
What do I drink when I go out? It's a good
Yeah.
question, yo.
Do you even think about all the drinks that
I
there
never-
are? Because
yo,
I,
it's
I
funny.
don't.
I've
It's
told
either
her.
one or the other for me. It's either like I
Mm.
take a shot, I'll take some whiskey, probably a beer,
Mm-hmm.
but that's about it.
Yo, it's funny. I told
a
her
lot.
before, like when I go out,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know shit. Like I'm a clueless. I act like I've never heard of liquor in my
Right,
life.
right.
So I will get I get anxiety. I'm like, I'll see what's on tap, and I'll freak out. Or if someone just random, whatever person is next to me says a drink, I'll say, "Give me that." Like I don't know what to get.
All right,
I
so
freak the fuck out
you
when I
can't
step
go
up.
to my job.
Here-
Then.
I sweat.
Here's
I
a better
have like
question.
60 plus beers.
When you go to a bar, what do you get? As opposed to when you go to a nightclub, what would you get?
Oh man, last time I went to a spot
God,
where I had
just
to
a
film,
thought.
I asked for a whiskey sour.
Okay.
Just because I heard it recently, I'm like, I'm gonna try a whiskey sour.
And did you like it?
No, it's
Okay,
terrible.
okay.
I think it was just made shitty.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it could be made really shitty.
Yeah. It was made really shitty.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you have when you go to like a bar?
If I'm
At a bar, do you have like a fancy mixed drink or? Do you,
it depends for me, but if I'm not driving, and it's not after work and it's like we're going out, it depends. It could be anything. It's usually like either like tequila and pineapple,
Yikes.
Or that, like, I was drinking Casamigos.
Best of
Or
what?
or
Pineapple
or
and
JMO
Casamigos.
ginger. It depends if I want something sweet. If not, I just JMO ginger.
There you
Or
go.
and then if I'm in the mood for a beer, then it'll be beer.
Right,
but
right.
it's usually like liquor.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess a beer. I'll go for tap. Whatever's on tap.
it all depends. But like if I'm going out
Modelo.
after work, I usually stick with the. Or if it's a bad night at work, and I'm just like one of the bars that we Lazy's, the guy, he'll look at me and like now they don't make my drink right away because they'll like assess. Because there are a couple of times where I'm like, yeah, it's JMO ginger, and they'll give me a face. For you, I'm like, it's a rough night. It's a rough fucking night.
Hold on. What's that shit? What's the closest thing to a sushi that I could just order anywhere that someone would understand?
No, it's 4 ingredients, but the closest thing asks for green tea, but not a drink. It's the closest thing.
Green tea
It's not
drink?
exactly, but yeah.
Oh, green tea? Wait, green tea shots? Or just...
Like a green tea shot, but ask for it as a drink. Just be like, can I get a green tea,
Have you
but
had that?
not a shot.
The ones that she made.
Okay.
I've made. Was it because Trip is allergic to the shots that I use? Remember the rum cakes?
Oh, okay,
He's
yeah, yeah.
allergic to the shit that I use in it. So I would make green teas on the side, and I think one time you had it, because I think I made like extra,
Yeah.
and then I was like, oh, I have an extra shot, and I think you took it.
I
maybe?
think when you made it, there was something that had like some sour mix, and it was like the
That's
best thing
sour
I've
mix.
ever fucking had.
So the green tea is Jameson, sour mix, and peach schnapps.
Yeah, that sour mix, that's what put it over the
So-
top for me.
Peach
That
Yeah,
shit.
but that sour mix goes into a whiskey sour. So a JMO, like a
And I was
whiskey
expecting
sour is
that.
2/3 of the way.
There was nothing there.
Well, no, because the peach schnapps
So-
is what makes it.
So what is it that you're drinking on now?
This
What is
is
this?
What's
What
this
is
concoction right
concoction?
here?
this is like almost sunshine. This is Malibu with Casamigos,
The
and
sun is
some.
shining on
Should
me
have
right
like
now.
the Mexican drink. Humex?
Nice. No, you know what?
Really?
I do.
Huh.
Every time I drink this, I feel like
Oh
the sun is
yeah,
shining.
yeah.
The sun is shining on me.
The sun is shining. Oh shit! I was like, what is happening? I was like, what are you talking about? I fucking hate these lights.
I had to do it one time, sorry.
No, it's okay. What was I gonna say? No, because without like this extra juice that I just bought, I just add pineapple, splash of ginger ale. That's it. So it's these two.
Is pineapple the
ginger.
safe route for any drink?
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Yeah, right?
When isn't
It's
it?
a safe route, right?
Come
It's a
on,
safe
bro.
route.
You can't go wrong.
If like when I get like people at the bar, do you want something sweet? I just make something with pineapple and they're good to go because it's not crazy sweet.
Word.
Yeah, unless somebody like I can tell they're not a drink. It's like a girl who's not a drinker. It's like okay.
It's the bounce pass of fruit drinks. It's reliable. It's basic.
Hell yeah.
Can't
But
go wrong with it.
Bing bong!
Big Bob.
Susia. So Susia is a green tea shot. Is a green tea drink, but instead of sour mix, I add lemonade and then some ginger ale.
I like that.
So it's like
I
easier
fuck with that.
than the sour mix.
Well,
It's
this
lighter.
just became like a bartender.
Yeah, we
bro.
gotta jot down
From
these,
the podcast.
you know what I'm saying? We gotta
These are
jot down
dope.
the recipes.
You know, it's
Oh.
funny. People at work, I don't tell recipes to. Hopefully, they don't fucking listen to this episode.
Oh, and speaking of what you were saying before, I went to my kid randomly, my 11-year-old, and I was like, yo, what do you want to tell Joe Byron right now? I wanted to see what he says. He's like, what's up, baby? Take me out to dinner. I was like, hey, yo.
Yo, when he told me that, I'm dying.
Gotta say,
yo.
Byron, who? Byron!
Byron. What are you thankful for? Beans, rice, Jesus Christ, and Byron. Who? Byron.
Oh shit! All right, so we getting into
Man.
This is actual
topics.
place.
Oh, no,
man.
wait. My weekend.
Oh yeah, your weekend.
up with
shit.
your weekend,
yeah,
bro?
Yeah, talk about it.
Well, it wasn't much of a weekend, but I did unfortunately miss your surprise party by a little bit because I was asked beforehand to be a judge at a showcase.
Yeah.
Sponsored by Bringing the Real.
Yeah.
.com, Shot the Motto, Conscious, Money Van Gogh, everybody over at Bringing the Real. It was a showcase. It was supposed to be 8 artists. One didn't show up, so it was 7 artists. They performed 2 songs each in front of the crowd. And it was me and 3 other judges. Internal Quest.
Yeah.
He does vibes in the city in Newark on Wednesdays. Conscious, of course, I mentioned before. And Money Long, who's owner of the Bentley's restaurant that had the venue.
Yeah.
Dope fucking time. Like I was talking with wifey about it before, that I've been doing this shit for about 16 years, where I've done competitions and I've won, I've come in second, I've lost completely, but I've always heard the judges, and I always said, like, man, if I'm on the other side of that, I know what I would tell these artists. And after all these years, I'm finally on the other side of this shit. And it was like a surreal moment to, like, really be there and give critiques. Like, I was so anxious to say something, and when it was my turn at the end,
Yeah.
Motto, the host, he said, do any judges want to say something? And I raised my hand right away, and I grabbed that mic, and I pretty much said to the people I was, like, in attendance, because no one else wanted to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, look, it's obvious you guys know your songs, and it's obvious that you guys have practiced, and that's awesome. So with that being said, there's no reason you should have some vocals on your songs.
Yeah.
And after that, I just got the applause. And I wasn't doing it for the applause, but it was like people understood what it was, because out of the 7 people that went, only 2 artists didn't have their vocals.
And you spoke about that at the party, and it, to me, like, and we spoke about that prior, like, we assume there's going to be, like, a couple people with vocals.
Yeah.
But it's a competition.
Yeah.
Why the fuck says what with competitions or when you headline? And I had this talk with somebody else. I forgot who. Somebody else in our group. But like competition and headlines. Why do you have vocals? Like I get it maybe for like hooks, so you could take a breath.
It's understandable for hooks.
Like little things like that.
Understandable.
But it makes no sense to me for competitions when you're trying to prove that you're the big. Yeah.
Yeah. There was one point, like, I also said, like, crowd interaction.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, look, guys, you got to be here. You got to look at everybody. You have to own the song. There was one artist who literally felt like the second song he chose, he just decided to look at one guy in the corner of the room the whole time. And it was like, if you look in this corner, you have the rest of the crowd behind you. But for some reason or another, he felt like he had to perform this song to this guy. I guess maybe during the first song, he must have heard the guy snickering at him.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe, I don't know. So he directed all his energy towards this guy in the corner. And that, like, I was like, that right there, I'm clocking off your score. And I said, when I talked to my guys, crowd interaction, for some reason, you can't be looking at one person the whole time. And people laughed because they knew what I was talking about. I was like, you have to sell the performance. You got to make me want to.
If you're going to do that and it's somebody snickering, do that for like 30 seconds, maybe. Less than that, 30 seconds is a lot for a performance.
Give them one bar and move the fuck on.
Exactly.
Like, you gotta perform. You got to be an entertainer here. Like, you got to make me want to, like, once I'm done hearing the song, make me want to pick up my phone and be like, I got to follow this person right away. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what I need. And that's what's
missing?
Yeah, that's what's missing. And a lot of these people, you could tell, was their first time. So I was grateful. I was appreciative to give that advice. Like, I felt like, okay, this is, I feel like I'm doing something nice. These are people that could learn from this. Mm-hmm. And I hope that they take from that and go ahead. And I found a couple other people that, like, even though they didn't win, I feel like they could be future guests on the show. So I think that was the good part. Cause I mentioned also, like, make sure this is a good networking opportunity for you guys as well.
Yeah.
Just because you don't win doesn't mean that your career doesn't go further than the person that won. Mm-hmm. I mean, tons of people have lost and then ended up in better positions than the people that have won.
Of course, yeah.
That happens all the time. You just got to keep grinding. You know what I mean? If anybody takes something from this, it's the losers, like technical losers. They get a lesson from this. Mm-hmm. The winner just wins. Yeah. People that lost, this makes them hungrier. This makes them more determined to do better next time and work on their craft that much more. Mm-hmm. So I think it's a win for everybody in a sense. Nice. I mean, the only thing is that person got a cash prize. Yeah,
I was a little worried.
And an interview here.
I will say. Hey, I was a little worried though because the way you were like, this is how I'm gonna be. I'm preparing myself for this job. I'm like, oh damn.
I was gonna be Simon Cowell.
Yeah, I'm like,
he's gonna be
really
like ultra.
I was gonna after every
judge.
After every person we were gonna, and one judge stopped me. He was like, no, chill. No, we're gonna wait till everybody goes. We don't want to give this person an advantage so that the next person knows what to do.
Oh, I like that. That's
good
smart.
Good point. I was like, good point. I did not think about that. Because you're right. If we just go off on the first nigga, because the second person will be ready.
It also might psych them out too. On the flip side of it, it could give them an advantage, or they get stuck in their head like, oh, let me not try to do this, and then fuck up everything. Like they could have, easily been like, what if you did that, right? And the chick who won, she got in her head, and now she didn't do anything.
True.
Because she's too busy trying to like hit all your marks, and then she completely fucks up.
Yeah, the chick that did win though, shout out to her, Aisha Truth. Mm-hmm. She commanded the stage.
Nice.
She was very clear when she spoke. Mm-hmm. No vocals. Stage presence was just at a 10.
Yeah.
And she went over the J. Cole beat. I forget what the fuck it was called off the new album. Either way, what? No, not Amari.
95
not 100
South?
mil.
95 South is a good one.
Hunger on Hills.
Not 95
100
South.
mil.
Not 100 mil.
Pride is the devil.
Not Pride of the Devil.
Fuck that, bro. I'm going down the whole track list.
No.
Are you sure it's his album?
It's his album.
No, you got some more tracks left on me, so
There's a couple more. Keep going.
keep going.
Fuck.
And he's pulling up the album right now.
Pulling it up right now. I got you, bro.
She went off on it though.
The off season. My life.
No.
Applying pressure. Punching the clock.
Applying pressure.
Applying pressure. Oh.
That's a dope.
Oh, so she a rapidy rap.
She went
Yeah.
off on that. She
I
went off on
caught
that,
a video,
I
not of
appreciate it.
not of that night, but I caught another video when you sent me her page, and I was like, oh, okay, she got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if anybody actually filmed it. I'm sure Bringing the Real did, so we'll get
Most
that
likely,
footage so you
yeah.
can see it. But she went off on that shit.
Nice.
So we're gonna reach out to her very soon so we can set up that interview and have her on the show and just talk to her and
Yeah.
see what we can get out of it. But it was a great experience.
Dope.
Can't wait to do more. I definitely want to go
I
and
was
do
just
more.
about to ask you, would you be
I
open
would
to doing
help.
an-
Fucking yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Not even just the fact that there was some compensation for it, obviously, but just the experience alone, just to be there and see other artists and try to help them. Like that shit is dope.
Do you feel like there's any pressure or anything like that as far as like judging if you know somebody that's on stage and shit like that?
Yeah, I mean, no, I told him like, yo, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, if I know you as an artist, like, I'm not gonna be doing the nepotism shit, the favoritism shit. I'm expecting greatness out of you. If you can't give me greatness, I can't give you a good score.
Right.
Good. Yeah.
I don't want people thinking that I'm just gonna give you a 10 just because you're my boy.
Right.
You got to prove that, like, yo, I think this nigga's nice. He's gonna give you a 10 and watch.
Yeah. Like,
That's it.
not to go back to that, but the fucking when Gino won. Fucking people, I mean, I'll say it, prospect in my face saying favoritism, and I'm like, I don't even know Gino like that. Well, he's here all the time. I'm like, okay, I don't know him like that. I didn't even get to pick the winner. If I picked, it would have been Pro. And this is before me and you were even like were friends. So we barely spoke.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, the fuck? I'm like, favoritism.
But
The fuck?
see, isn't it crazy how someone who used to be there all the time? That's how it happens.
And they assumed that I chose him, and I'm like, I didn't even get to choose. I didn't, but it was because crowd wise, it was almost a tie, but I think you had it. But the judges, for some reason, they picked Gino.
Yeah,
like
It was
They didn't like the
close.
Latino.
No, they did not.
Wait, the what?
They didn't like the Latino.
Even though my cousin's half Spanish.
Los
but-
parceritos, no parce.
Bro, I couldn't
No.
explain it. What happened that day? That shit was so. That shit was so wild. All I remember is my fucking.
I went off on my cousin too that day.
No, all I remember is seeing her fucking laugh when this nigga was trying to make fun of me, and I looked at Manny, and
I was
Manny
good.
looked at me
I'm just
like,
saying that was good.
and Manny looked at me like.
Is there footage of this battle? Or
No, I don't think there is. That's the problem. There's no footage.
there's no footage.
I wish.
No,
man. Put on the beat.
there's footage of that night, but I don't know what happened with that battle.
Oh man,
I don't know why.
that's the problem with somebody. I was actually looking at an open mic that I attended, and I was trying to look for some footage, and there was absolutely nothing on the
Okay, I hate
person's
that, right?
page.
I hate
So
that.
I'm just
Nobody
like,
got
all right.
good footage.
So okay.
No, like I remember I just came across that recap like a couple months ago. The recap for like the battle, because there was also an open mic still going on around it. So I have footage, and I remember I saw Gino in it, Dre, you, and whoever else was part of it, and it's in there, but I can't find that exact footage, the actual
It's
battle.
lost.
It's in the
It's
archives.
It's all legend at this point.
Bruh,
It's
I don't
all
even
just
know.
legend.
And
Nardwar gonna pull it up.
I had CJ around that time, and he definitely doesn't have it.
She brought out the fucking monster in me.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Unbelievable.
Damn.
And here we are.
It's a good thing, right?
It was a
Here
great
we
thing.
are.
It was a great thing because
it's a
I
great
wasn't
thing.
gonna let myself get fucking played out.
There's also a story he keeps talking about.
We don't come out with Kid
Oh,
Nova.
you brought it up just now. Shut up.
we don't come out with Kid Nova if she don't release the beats, right? I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
That
A
is
lot of it happened just because
Speaking
of
of
her
which,
fucking laugh.
sidebar.
Yes.
Her pissing me
Set
off.
in Stone is my favorite song. Well, it's the most played song on my rap
Thank
Yeah.
you for
Spotify.
that. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
And yeah, man, it's not because you my boy or anything, but that song is fucking fire. Shout out
We
to
appreciate
we
it.
still don't
Shout
have
to-
a video
shout
for
to
Yo,
you.
that.
I need help.
That
making
song
video
is
for it.
amazing,
so
man.
If you have ideas for a video, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
ideas. Like I'm.
Yeah, we
I've
still
reached
don't
out
have
to
a
different
video.
we'll
people.
talk about that off air, you know?
Yeah,
I've reached
for
out to
sure.
different people.
So-
Like, yo, I need an idea.
That song
Sade
is
and I are, like,
fantastic.
burnt
That
out.
song is really good.
Cause yeah, no, we are.
Really
Because
good, dude.
I haven't looked at the notes that we have for Kid Nova. So we probably have. I feel like we did have ideas for Set in Stone.
We had ideas for a video starring him, At the very beginning when we
No,
first
that
started
was-
playing,
I'm open to
It
absolutely
was Powers.
anything.
It was
Pause,
Powers.
but-
it was Powers, yeah.
Because the Powers video it's already out, so we could talk about it. The
Okay.
Powers video was supposed to be like not a parody, but kind of a parody, where it's him with all these different. Because originally Powers was a song about having a bunch of different powers,
Mhm.
but then he changed it.
Gotcha.
So I was like, you know what? Let's still use that idea, but in the video, it's like what if you had all these different powers? So it's him snapping his fingers and having fire come out to light a blunt.
Oh wow.
Him, a girl walking out of the bathroom on some like creep shit. A girl walking out of the bathroom, but the door doesn't close, and all of a sudden you see him because he's invisible and shit.
Oh, so he just.
So he just literally-
Chivalry's
yeah.
not dead.
And like I'll be sitting at a bar and like you come in, you're like angry as fuck. You grab a bottle, you break it over my head, and I'm like, I'm
that was that,
perfectly
yeah.
fine. Like
Yeah.
I'm invincible. Like that was an idea
That's
we
it.
had.
That's
yeah,
it right there.
that was
Yeah.
another one. So we could still do that, but for something else, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I really want to see that whole rain shit
Florida too, maybe.
thing.
Oh
you
yeah, you was mentioning that.
Oh, the
right?
rain
That-
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
got. Bro,
Well,
that
no,
shit
I
is
kinda-
official.
I mean, we can always use that rain shit, but because if we revisit,
Can't stop the rain.
yeah.
And Thursday rain. I got 2 songs with rain in them.
yeah,
Yeah.
Something
can
got to
definitely-
go. We need something with rain.
we could do it for both. All I ask is the person who's editing to be spaced apart, because that rain thing, it's a lot of fucking work.
I can imagine.
It's gonna be a lot of work.
What
Yeah.
what songs would you want to do a visual for?
Honestly, I want to do a visual for every fucking
Every
song.
song?
That's
That
the
is
plan.
that is the
That's
goal.
the plan. Okay.
But obviously, it's hard to do.
Right.
And I've been looking on YouTube for like different cost-effective ways to do shit, and I found a bunch. There's a
Yeah.
lot of ideas
Oh yeah, that's not
with
a problem.
lighting
Yeah,
and maybe buying more shit. That's definitely possible.
yeah, no, for
Camera
sure.
angles, like I'm just trying different combinations because
Yeah.
if you really mix
Mhm.
everything up, there's millions of different combinations to do this thing.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna be a problem at all.
Like-
It's just me getting burnt out, and then him getting burnt out,
Right.
and me still being burnt out.
I'm
I
doing
feel a lot better
research
now,
into
but
green screen. Just what can I do with the green screen? Like
Oh,
what can I
that
film
shit.
with a green screen? Then what can I send to her? Like, all right, let's do this effect for a video.
Mhm.
So there's just different things I want to try out.
Gotcha.
yeah, I figured out what to do with the green screen, like editing wise. So anything's really up in there. Like we can match it.
But shout out to you, Pro, because that song is the most played song on my Spotify all year out of all the artists.
It's also B's favorite
countless
too.
artists that you can name: the Drakes, the Big Sean's, the J. Cole's, Kid Pro is in that.
And
bad
it's an
boy.
old. I mean, the bar is like 4 or 5 years old.
And not to mention also Saint. I've been listening to a bunch of Saints music on my shit. So.
Oh, of
Yeah.
course,
Oh, of
naturally.
course.
Actually, Ace Felly's beat, the Victory speech, that happens to be on my playlist
when
as well.
when they
My,
play-
I
my
still haven't
rap
heard the new
playlist.
48.
Oh, that's
still
that's
haven't heard
dope.
it.
Hell yeah, the
Yeah,
48 Lomi.
shouts to all of them.
Mhm.
Man.
Shit is crazy.
Oh, I told him the surprise party. I was telling him how I'm trying to get myself to like read like a chapter a week or whatever, until I can get down to whatever. Because I want it like a set goal. I can finish like however many books a month. So I start reading and I realized, holy shit, music! Like I need music to listen to this. So I've been listening to all his 48s while I do this. Yeah, while I was reading and shit. Especially
He's got
at
some
work.
shit.
Yeah.
He's got some shit.
Especially when I'm like at work and I'm like I get like a little time like before I have to like clock in and shit. Hell yeah. I've just been, listening to his music. And he's like, "Well, let me know. I'll send you some." I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I'll get them next year."
Oh, no, you
Like,
doing it.
Nah, he'll send. He's actually very,
nah, he's
very on
good
point
about
with that.
it.
He'll
No,
send
he
you the
is.
thing if he fucks with you. He'll send it to you right
No,
away.
he does. He does.
So you know that.
No, I was just fucking with him because he went through some shit. So I just wanted to make him laugh about it. But you know me, I always gotta bust some balls.
If you see
No,
me
but-
at the Lyrical Fix, know I'm going hard, baby.
Bang bong. Nigga.
All right, so where we going with this?
Oh, where we going with it?
What else do you have to say about your?
No, that was it. I really want
Mhm.
to just get videos going for everything, and at the same time, I want to get videos going for other people also.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, 1000%.
I want to get lost in.
East about that
And
time,
either
especially
one.
with my break with Check It. It's about that time.
No, yeah, I think we should take advantage. Like, I
Mhm.
really want to start small. Like, I want to get a video done at my house and just do a small idea to do a versus about nothing. Just
Mhm.
a start small, and then go from there.
We've done that already, no?
At my house,
Yeah.
a bunch, but I want to do a new one
Oh, okay.
with the new stuff and like use these lights and see if I can make something happen.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Okay.
It was already a video we said to shoot at your house anyway, but we'll get to that.
Okay,
I got you.
bet.
All right. Anything else? You want to talk about your
no.
week, or you're good?
My week was with you.
Oh yeah, it was. It was. It was. I forgot.
It was lit. It was lit. It was
It's
lit.
fucking lit.
Yeah.
Fucking lit.
Fucking lit,
Nah,
bro.
man, let's get right into the fucking shits, man. The fucking news, because there's a lot of fucking news that happened.
Mad shit. So I got some hot topics.
So we gotta do music, sports.
Hot.
What do you want to start with?
topics.
I have hot topics. I have. Oh my god, we need.
I'm
to-
sorry.
Generic
I'ma just
fucking name for a segment.
Yeah, I would just be out here
Wait.
just dropping songs. Right, exactly. all
Oh
these
no,
things.
so then I don't need to record it then. I was like, shh, no, let him. Okay, no.
Topics are hot.
Well, no. What if you're not here?
Huh?
Just say it. Just sing it. real quick.
Hot topics.
Do it again.
Hot topics.
Okay, there you go. That's a sound bite. I'm taking that.
Damn, man.
Hot
We'll get my lawyer on this right quick. You be taking a bunch of my shit.
No, technically this
Nah,
is just
it's
the
all
second
good.
one.
It's all good.
Well, my percentage. My points at.
All right, so we got
Wait,
hot topics. I
Music
got,
or sports? What are we doing?
no, I'm reading off the topics.
Oh.
I got hot topics, music that includes verses and all that shit. I have Marvel news and then I guess sports from you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys want to get into next. But we have 47.
What?
47 right now.
Make it happen. What we doing?
Shit. Well, shit.
Rapid
Sports real
fucking
quick,
fire.
man. Just
Yeah.
real quick, just because it's the bullshit.
I've been sleeping all week, so this is all Villa and Pro.
Oh, what do you?
Well, apparently, Jake Paul's agreed to a rematch with Tyron Woodley
Oh, shit, really?
because Tommy Fury he can't fight because of medical conditions. It wasn't stated what the medical condition was, but now a rematch is on. So, question to y'all is real quick: y'all care about this rematch? Did you even see the first fight?
Jake Paul? No.
Jake Paul and Tyron
Not
Woodley?
I don't think
really
so.
Don't pay mind
It was
for
heavily
Jake Paul.
publicized. He was talking mad shit to each other. Then
Does
the
he
fight
actually
happened.
win in these fights? He wins, right?
Jake Paul won by split decision. I feel like.
I saw that
I don't think I saw
Deron Williams and Frank Gore.
Did that happen?
I don't
missed
know
it.
if
Did it actually
happened
happen?
yet,
No,
but
I don't know.
I just thought that was the odd pairing. It's just so funny. Just to
We
see,
talked
like,
about it, but I don't
Oh,
think that fight happened.
The
Did it
Jake
happen?
Paul one? What was his name? You just said Tyrone.
Tyron Woodley.
Yeah, that one played at my job,
Okay.
and I looked up. I was like, wait, it's fight night, and they're like, no, it's Jake Paul, and then that's all I heard. I was like, oh, and then I walked
Jake
away.
Paul. Right.
I was like, oh, Jake Paul, never mind. I walked away.
He had to get Jake Paul's name.
Because I was
tattooed
wondering,
on
because
him.
we weren't even that busy. So, like, we were regular busy, but fight night busy is, like, packed. I'm like, how is it a fight night? And we're not. Oh, Jake Paul, never mind.
Yeah. That was pretty much it for sports. And what else you got? Is there anything else that
Oh,
happened sports-wise?
Champions League. I mean, soccer is lit, but
Messi
What is
winning
that?
the Ballon d'Or 7 times.
for no reason. But
You know,
I digress.
regular shit. He's the GOAT.
He didn't even have a good season, but
Yeah.
it's a whole
Bron
different story.
had COVID. I mentioned that last episode.
Mhm.
But then all of a sudden he took 3 more tests and it
Oh,
was
yeah.
negative.
Yeah, I thought that. I thought I saved it, and I didn't. That's why it's not on my notes.
That shit was
Yeah, I
fucking
saw that
freaky.
shit. Yeah.
So he just missed his game in New York.
Yeah.
Conspiracy.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Oh, against the Knicks.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay.
Just
I mean, if
happened
he
to miss
plays
the
the
game at
game, we
MSG.
still win. I mean, that's a whole different story.
He just
but
happened to miss the game at MSG.
I don't know.
I read something on Twitter that said Kyrie Irving might be swayed to take plant-based COVID
Plant-based?
vaccine in the works. I don't know.
I never
what
even
means.
heard of that.
They're
Plant-based.
making a vegan vaccine?
I don't know.
All I heard
But I guess he's
was-
just gonna come back off of that.
All
and
I
it's
heard was
pretty
that
weird.
Johnson & Johnson is back in the game, and
Shout
that's
to Johnson.
about it.
We
Yeah,
back in
shout out to
this
Johnson, the one that we like.
I got P Pfizer.
Still
Got
pushing
P
that
Pfizer.
powder?
You got the
I got
Pfizer.
P Pfizer.
P Pfizer.
I call
You're
it P
so
Pfizer.
serious.
P Fizzer. P Fizzer.
I did. It like occurred to me. I was like, wait,
Fizzy,
what?
P Fizzer, you heard?
But yeah, I seen some shit about it, and then if you have, but only Pfizer. I almost called it P Pfizer.
Because that's what it's
Pfizer and
called.
Moderna have the
Moderna.
boosters or some
Moderna,
shit.
right?
Moderna, and P Pfizer
P
have
Fizzer.
the booster shots or some shit like that. I don't fucking know. I'm good on that.
No, boosters. It's a wild world. Wild world.
Who's
We're
not
living in.
vaccinated?
Yeah, man. So Kyrie,
sorry.
hopefully Kyrie comes back to this fiasco in
The
Brooklyn,
vegan
you know
vax.
what I'm saying? But
The vegan.
let's
The
see what's
vegan
up with
vax.
that.
I didn't even know there was fucking meat in the first vax to begin with.
There's really not much going on in basketball for me because my Knicks is horrible, horrendous.
Bruh.
But that's a
Yo,
whole different
we was
story.
doing so great.
Steph Curry is lighting up the league. That's pretty cool to see.
And no Clay.
As always,
We
he's
can get- we
16.
can-
He's 16 threes away from breaking Ray Allen's record, and they said that he's gonna break that tomorrow.
He said that?
Yeah. Nah, he didn't say that, but
Oh, but
people
he
are
could.
saying that he's gonna break it tomorrow.
He
could.
16-3. It's crazy.
Well, he can in 2 games at least.
Yeah.
But it's so wild that he hasn't even played for like 15 years,
And he's missed, like, a
already
year
there.
because of injury.
Like, it's
That's
just-
pretty fucking wild.
It's fucking insane. But
Baby
the white skins.
It's changed the whole game.
Oh,
The
I
whites.
just recently saw, and I thought this was so sad. PJ Washington was doing
Oh, Brittany Renner.
the foul ball,
Oh yeah.
and they were chanting
Brittany Renner.
Oh, foul ball, free throw.
Free throw.
the
yeah.
free throw.
But
sorry,
it is
not
a foul.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
my
we
bad.
get it.
My bad. I haven't watched basketball in a
But
long
nah,
time. Leave me alone.
The fact
I'm a
that they
football
actually
girl.
the Atlanta, I think they were playing the Atlanta Hawks, and then
Yeah.
the crowd was just chanting Brittany Renner.
Yeah, it was
and
Atlanta,
That
yeah.
shit was foul. But
That shit was
that's just foul.
Yeah, it was a foul fucking free throw.
But he
that's
made
for
it,
sure.
and she
No, he made it,
commented, she retweeted, she was like,
That's my baby daddy.
"Yeah, good
Yeah.
job on making the free throw, baby."
BD.
daddy."
Yeah,
She's such a troll, man. But
such a
that's all
fucking
good.
troll.
But-
Which is she's actually one of my hot topics. So.
You might just get into that topic. Actually, I don't mind that. That is sports related.
Let's start with Brittany Renner,
So
man.
Deion Sanders brings Brittany Renner
To talk?
in to speak to his team about the game played between men and women.
Yeah.
What the fuck does that have to do with like Deion Sanders just?
Yeah,
Yo,
because he said
just-
it. Hold on, let me find
Yo,
the
I ain't
thing.
even mad at that. I saw the video. Like, I'm not mad at that because a lot of coaches wouldn't do that.
Okay.
And it
I
was
agree on that, yes.
Jackson State
Yes.
University football players.
But damn, man, I'm trying to get ready for this fucking game, and you out here just talk
bringing
about
this-
men and women.
You-
like,
So
You
this is what he
gallivanting
says.
these women
This is what he
in
says.
here.
It's
I'm
my
ready to
responsibility as a coach to prepare my young men for any and everything on the field and off. I brought in Brittany Renner to educate them on how the game is played between a man and woman at their age and stage. The mess may not be for everybody, but trust me, it's for somebody.
now, real quick,
I actually haven't watched the video.
How many
so
of
I don't
those players you thought pay attention to what she had to say?
I think a bunch because it's
Bunch?
something. Because I mean, yo, to me, it's no different than when you bring The Rock in there to give a motivational speech, or you bring David Goggins
She's
to bring a
literally
motivational
wearing
speech.
nothing.
No, she's got some shorts on.
She has
but
short,
like,
but it's like everything is nude. She's wearing a matching
so-
nude
and so
set.
it's not motivational, but it's game. He's putting them on game of what you can expect from people. Because her main idea was everybody is gonna want something from you, not just the women. There's gonna be shady ass lawyers, agents, people with businesses that are gonna want to, or tech startups. There's people that are going to want a piece of you, and you
Right.
got to be ready to handle that when you're in a position to have a lot of money and a lot of fame and notoriety. So that's what the idea essentially was, the lesson in there. It was just in this sense, it's a hot woman.
Should I
Like these
play
women
it?
are going to want, play it.
Yeah,
Fuck
sure.
it.
Okay.
I think it was very important for them to have her on.
Make something happen. So a lot of guys who are in my DM, you're in my DM because I'm Brittany Renner. So naturally, if you play a sport, it's kind of like, well, that's an incentive to talk to you. A lot of times, women, men in general, everybody wants something.
Thank you.
Everybody wants something. So it's like, even if we both have our own thing going on, me still being with you is a good look because you boost my stock. Just like you boost my, you know what I'm saying? Like, I boost your stock. It's just that simple. It's kind of like a give and take, but you have to be aware.
I love the music that they
of
put behind it.
what you're signing up for. You're trying to, you
material.
want to make it to the NFL, and it's kind of like, you do understand there's a lot that comes with that, right? There's gonna, like, how it's, to be able to decipher who really loves you for you, I think that's like the $1 billion question we're all wanting to know.
This is how the game is played. Please know that. We putting you up on game because some of y'all gonna make it. I hope, pray all of y'all.
And then, actually, she wasn't really that wrong.
She's not wrong.
No, she wasn't wrong.
It was a great message.
And that was just a minute clip of it was a 4-minute recap video, so I don't know how exactly long she was there, but I mean what she's saying is not wrong. And in the past, some of the things that she has like said is not wrong. It's just when she gets hot headed, or like she puts her foot in her mouth, it's like, all right, bitch.
yeah.
Like, calm the fuck down.
Because she's been known to like be out here for clout.
Mm-hmm.
Because in the same vein, like she'll be taking pictures of herself saying like, "Hey, I'm at this college. Hide your sons."
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Or
Yeah.
like the video that she had put out saying, what was it?
But, I
She's
mean,
like,
it's
get
fun and
yourself an
games,
athlete. get
She's
pregnant
trolling.
by an athlete. Yeah.
She's trolling.
She's trolling.
Nah,
Some
she
people
trolls.
just can't take it. That's really it.
Yeah, but a part of me wants like to stop hearing about her. But at the same time, she's not that bad.
Oh,
No,
side
that's
note,
why I
did
kinda
you know
fuck
that
her.
she plays soccer? She's really
Yes.
nice at soccer.
Yes.
All right.
I've
Yeah,
seen
no,
her
she.
before.
Well, I
Yeah.
yeah.
It's really nice to see
I was
her.
impressed.
I hate
I was
you.
impressed. Yeah.
No, but she had a point. She had a point.
She had a point. She had a point. That was sports related, so I like that. Is
Yeah.
that everything for sports?
Yeah, that's all
I
I
believe.
have.
All right, man. Let's get into the music.
Music.
There really isn't that much sports, you know.
No.
It's just
Do you guys want to
So-
do? The only other hot topic I have is robots. That's it.
Robots.
Yeah.
robots.
Apparently they can reproduce.
Our worst nightmare is happening.
Zoom in right now.
What are you saying?
So, put the video right here.
They fuck?
No. So they're not really. So it's weird.
Nah,
All right.
nah.
If you look at the notes, you'll see it. If you want, you can read some of it.
Yeah.
So from CNN.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
CNN. The U.S. scientists.
Well,
who-
no, there was just some saying like it was from them. But go ahead.
Go for it.
CNN.
It wasn't Shade Room.
CNN.
Yeah.
The U.S. scientists who created the first living robots say the life forms known as xenobots.
Xenobots?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, because it's called xenobots because they were made from stem cells from some African frog,
Yeah.
and like the Latin name for it has xeno in it.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Alright.
they're part robots. They count them as robots because what's it called? They count them as robots because on how they're behaving. What is it called?
Oh, wait,
They're
no, everything you said exactly is paraphrased here in the next
oh,
paragraph.
okay, never mind. Go. Sorry.
They're, quote, formed from the stem cells of the African clawed frog and were, quote, first unveiled in 2020 after experiments showed that they could move and work together in groups and self-heal. God damn.
That
Oh,
I
my.
included that quote because that little part of it, that last part, they could self-heal. What?
African clawed frog that can self-heal. What does that tell you?
Well, the frog can't.
It's
but
a black
the
frog
robots
Wolverine.
Damn.
Can. Oh my
God
god.
damn. And it's a robot.
What?
Black frog Wolverine Xenobot.
That's fucking wild.
Clip it.
So,
Damn.
so
Damn. That's crazy.
one of the guys on the research team said, let me see. When they put them in some type of like new environment, all of a sudden they figured out a new way to move around and all that shit, and therefore reproduce. Yeah. And then there's a video, I'll play it now, where you see them moving around, and then they have a video of these, and they're super tiny organisms, and you see them, yeah. But technically, I think by definite, because, I mean, the sound of it doesn't set, because they come from a living thing, but it sounds like, okay, you just made like a new whatever, animal or some shit like that, or, I don't know, bacteria, whatever the fuck it is. But apparently because they're genetically modified, or they said unmodified technically, and humans made them, they're robots. So they're part robot, part organism.
That's unbelievable. I don't know where to go with this.
That's fucking wild. What if they decide like they could get bigger? Because if you think about it, when we're like babies, it's just cells that just keep on. So what if they just keep on? All of a sudden, there's this thing in like 5 years. And it has claws that come out, but it will be like Logan type where it's bone. And then it's...
Hey, Dios mío. I don't know what else to say. I'm lost right now. Liz.
Wait, could he still self-heal? Yeah, no, he could. Right? Yeah, no, could he? No, he could still
I see a
self-heal.
robot in the club, just no. Or,
No,
or
and
just
then-
anywhere at the corner store.
Then
anywhere.
Barstool posted
don't
a
wanna see
video
it.
of some realistic
Chopped cheese.
fucking robots where the guy, maybe I'll put this in the YouTube thing, where they're just looking at their hands. If you click that link where it says the Barstool things, you'll see it. And they're just like this and moving around.
Nah, son, I can't. Nah.
You want me to send it to you?
Just the thought of that.
Villa
of
doesn't
seeing that
have it.
motherfucker
I'm
just
gonna
wait-
send it to
looking at
Villa
himself
because
like
that
that.
shit looked
This is the
wild.
iRobot shit happening, man. I'm
Yep.
not fucking with it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the iRobot stuff.
That shit looked fucking wild. All right, so while you look at that,
Jeez. Oh, I think I seen this on Twitter. Where
yeah, that shit looks wild.
They want to
And
keep
he's
us
literally
all
just
at
moving
home.
around.
They want to keep us all at home in the metaverse while they have robots running the world and doing all the work. I see it now.
Imagine a robot just really
right.
rocking.
Robot's taking out my trash and doing the Millie Rock outside while I'm inside the metaverse.
Jesus Christ.
Ain't
No,
no
for
way.
real. Have you ever thought about that? That
What?
in 5 years' time, that's the goal. Like we'll just be doing this podcast.
Ooh, Lucky Day just dropped a single. Sorry. I just got really excited. Sorry.
Lucky day.
No, about 5 years from now, we'll all be not here, but we'll be inside of our own homes, wearing our goggles, and we'll just be recreating a room like this.
He's
and
been
doing the
saying
podcast.
this ever since Metaverse was announced. He's been saying this every episode.
I'll be in it with
Did I
the
say that
goggles.
episode?
Like,
I feel like it was the first time I said it. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, not like in some type of variation.
Okay. 'Cause
Like
it's
with
that
Shake,
serious.
you were like, we could be doing this interview from the comfort of our homes with the goggles
Oh,
on.
fuck off. All right, then. I said it before, all right? Exactly.
Sorry.
All right,
Sorry.
because
Oh,
now when you
God.
say it like that, yeah, it sounds like I fucking said it before. Like, fuck off, yo.
It hasn't been every episode. It's been like every other maybe. It's
So you
so
lied to me
funny.
just now to make me feel
It's
bad.
hilarious. All right, so music.
Metaverse.
So let's talk about Drake pulling out. Pause.
Whoa.
Well, he didn't.
Well, that concert is in 2 days, right? That Drake and Kanye concert is like in 2 days.
Yeah,
Oh
the-
shit,
the
it
Larry
is.
Hoover.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that.
You think they're gonna perform "Find Your Love"?
Awareness concert. I don't know if that's the name.
Find Your Love.
You think they're gonna perform "Find Your Love"?
I love Find Your Love. That's my shit. That was my shit in high school.
Oh,
There's not
but-
too many
but
songs that
Kanye's
they
not-
did together, right? They
But
did
there's
the
nothing that they're rapping on together except that Forever song.
that Forever song, and
And
then
what
they
else?
they have the other one.
Was
with
no
Big
Waves?
Sean. I'm way up. I feel blessed.
There's that one.
Oh, they're all
Waves,
on
they're
that
on
too.
He's on
together.
that shit.
Is it
And then he's
Waves?
on Pop Style. Well, Kanye's on Pop Style, or Hove was on it too. I don't know.
Was that another version of it?
Yeah, there was a version with Hove on that shit.
Mm.
If I'm not mistaken.
But so officially it's just 2 songs.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Blessings and
and
which
Pop
I don't see
Style
Big Sean just being at that show.
at all.
I
no.
don't
Wait,
see
who
Big
are we
Sean
talking
showing
about?
up.
Drake and who?
Drake.
Drake and Kanye.
And
Those
Kanye.
songs they have together where they're both rapping on the same song.
No, they're in the cup. No,
No, I
aren't
think
they?
it's those
Blessings.
two. Yeah.
And what was the first one we said?
Pop Style.
Wait,
No,
what
before
about the
that.
Oh,
one?
Find Your Love.
No, he's not rapping on that.
Nah, but he did the beat.
produced
but,
it.
Yeah.
And
But I know that
then-
Kanye wanted that song really bad. I don't think he
Oh,
even
Forever.
wanted to give that shit to him.
No,
Forever, yeah,
not-
forever.
And then
Nina,
the one on
Nina,
Pablo.
Huh?
The one on Pablo.
Which one?
Waves.
He's on that? Drake's on that?
Yeah, it's both of them.
Yeah.
That's why they were like
Oh.
when that album
Oh, and
came
all
out.
the lights too, if you count that. But John,
Technically, yeah,
he got kicked off that shit.
he did. Yeah, but no, I think it's Waves. I forgot what song, but there's a song on Pablo, unless he took it off. But it was like, oh shit, the beef is over, and then they still had beef.
Yeah.
I think it's
Then
Waves.
I think he wrote some shit on that Yeah album too. If I'm not mistaken.
That's so weird.
So yeah, he pulled out.
That's crazy though. They don't have that many songs. Because
No.
most of the songs that Drake raps over his beats. So
Yeah.
you don't
But
really,
I seen something that they technically have worked. They have like multiple songs together,
shit.
but it's either beats, writing, or
Right.
like actually performing together. But like it's a extensive list.
That's the
Unless
part
I'm
don't
wrong, I don't
understand.
know.
Like this whole fucking industry is weird.
Yeah,
they're homies.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Deep
just
down
still
inside,
fucking
their
homies.
homies is just, yo, let's fight today. I
Yeah.
bet.
But the
I bet.
but the actual story though, him pulling out. So he withdrew his Grammy nominations.
His
Grammy
two nominations.
Yeah.
Drake did.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but he pretty much, because he does this whole thing like Grammys ain't shit. It shouldn't matter. This is also the same person who has a fucking trophy room full of Grammys. But okay.
Oh, wow.
Right. Good
Yeah.
point. Good fucking
Yeah,
point.
because Osiris, he showed the videos and shit like that, which I
Straight
thought about
groupie.
as a topic,
That
but
was
I was like,
groupie shit. I
it's
had
real
that too,
groupie
same.
shit. So anyway, so he has all that, but he's saying it doesn't matter, blah blah blah, whatever, and then talks about the Weeknd, that he was locked in for either album or song of the year, but he didn't get any noms. But also, I saw something when the Grammys were first announced that The Weeknd didn't submit any of his own music to be included. He still received noms because of like other artists like
I think
Kanye
he was
and all
over
that
the
shit.
Grammys though last year, right?
Yeah.
He was over that shit.
He was over it, so he didn't actually, because he did it last year, and it was a huge snub. Everybody talked about it. We all
'Cause
knew
it
about
was a
it.
huge snub.
It was
Yeah,
Yo,
but we remember why, because he chose to do the Super Bowl halftime
Oh
show.
yeah, no, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So he didn't. So because of that, he chose not to like submit anything this year.
Right.
And he still received noms. It wasn't, nominations,
shit
but
he
it
was featured
wasn't. Yeah, because those artists submitted them.
Yeah.
He didn't submit his own shit. So why I think it's an excuse because you delivered a lukewarm album. You already have a room full of fucking awards, so who gives a shit? And you keep delivering the same speech all the time, which he has a point, but at the same time, like, chill. And he only had 2 nominations, so.
Yeah, he wanted to be in the full album of the year category.
Who?
Drake. All he has is rap album and whatever other nomination. He doesn't have album of the year.
Yeah, so to him, it's like not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
So to withdraw and to like make a statement out of it, bro, like you weren't gonna win anyway. Sorry, and that's probably why he saw it. Like instead of maybe he was like to get ahead of it, because you're not winning rap album of the year. No
Right.
fucking shot.
Yeah, for him to lose, especially to Kanye, who probably will win that category.
Most likely, yeah.
Most likely. Yeah, that'd be a huge blow.
Yeah.
So this is Drake's way of saying, like, well, I wasn't in there.
I wasn't in there,
Yeah,
so you know that's where I'm seeing it as.
Can't
It's
say I
only-
lost if I didn't fight.
You only had 2 nominations
That's
for
a
a
fact.
lukewarm ass fucking album that, like, I mean, it doesn't really, and you didn't get album of the year.
Yeah.
Which I want to know if this is the first time in a long time. I almost feel like it could have been.
Yeah, Jersey ain't get anything or what?
Yeah, really nothing. Like, at least album of the year. I feel like every time he drops, it's, like, up for album of the year.
Yeah, but what notable song can you listen to on radio outside of "I'm Too Sexy"?
Nothing. There's nothing else that's been promoted.
I
maybe
know
that Girls Love Girls.
Yeah, that one I've heard on the radio. Or
It's got
they, I
Little
think,
Baby
or
on
no,
it.
they said also.
Knife Talk?
They said that
Knife
is like
Talk.
the next single or something. I forgot who's talking.
I could see Knife Talk. Maybe is Knife Talk a video?
No,
I'm sure something else has been a
he
video.
only has one Way Too Sexy, which he dropped the same night the album dropped, same day.
Yeah, there's nothing really on that album for me.
No. So I just think it's like, all right, you're just trying to get ahead of the game
Yeah.
and trying to make the same speech you always make when you win. You just want to do it without.
Do you
winning.
think he's still on top of rap?
Nah, man, I think this is the start of his decline.
I wouldn't say that.
Or
One
do you
album
think,
doesn't
Or do you
mean.
think it's like a Steph Curry type? Like,
No,
like
no.
Steph Curry's not the face of the NBA, but he's just too nice. And you know what I'm saying? Like he plays his position.
Oh, it's
like,
at
you
a
know that LeBron is the
it's at a
face of the
point where
NBA.
it's at a point where he's too nice, and we can no longer judge him on that. We can only judge him on his past performance.
Right. So is it Steph Curry? Right.
In a sense, I guess, yeah. If he's
We
not
could judge
putting
him
up
off
Steph
his
Curry
past
numbers,
performance, Right.
I don't want to make any judgment. I would say more Steph Curry, but maybe with like the next album that comes out,
So okay.
then that'll be like the deciding factor.
So this is his weakest album in his arsenal.
I mean, because Drake's worst is still better than a lot of people's best.
yeah.
That's the
I'm not
thing.
saying it's the worst.
No, but
it is in his catalog.
Yeah, in his catalog.
Oh,
I
this
would
is one
say
of his worst.
yeah, it's one of his worst. Yeah, for sure. Because I mean, I didn't actually mind Views. Yeah, he didn't say there was no passion behind it, but I didn't mind Views. I thought it was actually pretty cool.
I don't see. Is that the negativity towards it? Is that the
What?
that no passion? Is that what people say? There's no
For what?
passion
For
on views. Is that one of like the critiques?
I think so. Yeah.
I never knew what the critiques were. I just heard it wasn't liked. I never knew what the
It
reason
wasn't
was.
compared to like everything else before it. It's like
But
okay,
it's had
there's
some of his biggest songs on it. It's
Exactly.
crazy, but
yeah. Like I get it. Like I can. Yeah, you can tell the difference where it's like there's no, and like we saw it like with like Lil Wayne, like the music changes when there's no oomph behind it. Like you're just putting out music just to put it out. Views almost. I felt like I could see that argument. That was one of Joe Budden's arguments behind it, and I could see it. I still think it was good, but a Drake good album, I mean, it's better than a lot of people. Even like his worst is better than a lot of people, but it's not like, to me, it just wasn't Drake material.
gotcha.
But it still had hits, so that's why I'm not complaining. I never complained about Views.
Okay.
And that is probably, I don't know where to put that on the
I'm
list.
still
That means
Take Care.
further down, I guess. No, not really.
Yeah, Take Care is all the way.
Take Care.
For me, it's
Take
Then
Care.
Nothing was the same.
Yeah.
nothing was the same. Can't argue with that either.
And if you're reading this, it's too late. That shit is
Also
fire. I don't care if somebody else wrote for him or not. That shit is fire.
Yeah, no, that was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Fire.
Okay, I was whatever about the collab shit with Future.
Yeah, that was alright.
Oh,
That was just
alright.
like a little staple in hip hop.
Yeah,
just,
that
you
was, yeah. I mean,
Best
if you
of
count that
both worlds. It's that type of shit. That's
yeah,
what it was.
yeah. If
That's
you
what it
count
was.
that, I mean, yeah. If you count that as part of his catalog, which technically it is, that would probably be further down the list. But it's still, That might be the worst.
But I think that's what started their bond, right, or chemistry.
I think
That album?
it started a little bit before
Before
that.
that?
No, before that.
I think
before
that they have a couple like some. There was at least some singles that came out.
He was on Tony Montana or some shit like that, right? Tony Montana.
Was he?
Yeah, he was on that.
Maybe a
Drake was on that
remix.
shit. Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
think
like-
the official-
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not thinking about the
The
remix.
official song was like
maybe
just Future.
Yeah, it was
Gotcha,
just Future.
gotcha.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, there was definitely singles beforehand. I think they just respected each other.
All right.
Alright.
Versus.
Versus.
All right, first off, did anybody
Versus.
actually see it?
He did. I
I saw
haven't.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I did
I saw
see
the
it.
clips, which
That's
I will
alright.
play here in a little
I'm
bit.
upset
what-
that they did not play First of the Month. First of all,
They didn't.
they did not.
I didn't even look at the
play
track
that.
list.
That's really sad.
I mean, well, the list.
It was cool to see all 5 of them
Yeah.
together because this guy is always in trouble.
Right.
Yeah.
Overall, it was. Yeah, man. I didn't expect them to hold their own. Like, I really thought 3-6 was just gonna wash them away, but it's
Yeah,
very
there was-
nostalgic. If you grew up,
Yeah.
in that time frame,
Yeah.
it's very nostalgic to hear their song and shit. So it's
'Cause
pretty
I
cool. It's
remember
pretty
you
cool
had
to
a-
see all the artists
Yeah.
that they brought out.
Uh-huh.
First of all, that was fantastic.
Yeah, I saw Wayne in there.
Wayne, Lil Jon was in there. 8-Ball MJG came out.
Mhm.
Word.
They brought out I always forget her name too. The girl that sings the Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Oh.
Thuggish Ruggish Bone.
Not Gangsta Boo.
No.
It's Shorty's name. I always forget her name.
I
And
know
they brought
you're
her out, and she was just killing it. I wish her mic was all the way up, but
Yeah, there was. I
Okay.
heard there were some like little
Yeah.
things. Yeah, I saw
Um,
clips, but that's about it.
I forgot who else Bone Thugs brought out.
They brought out some good people though.
Yeah, they brought out Lil Jon, which, by the way, I didn't even know that Crazy Bone was on that I Don't Give a Fuck song.
He is?
Oh, yes, right. Yeah,
I did
yeah.
not know that.
Oh,
I totally
shit.
forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot. I
Oh.
forgot. And
did
they brought
I
out
for-
Chameleonaire.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I heard he
Chameleonaire.
was there. Yeah.
Chameleonaire came out with a whole bulletproof vest.
Oh, of
Which was
course.
pretty cool.
Okay,
Lord.
bringing
On
back to the early
stage, like,
2000s.
get clapped, but, yeah. Lil Flip also came out. Too. Lil Wayne
Flip.
came out. It's crazy. Yeah.
Little flip.
And they
Lil
also brought
Flip.
out Terrence Howard.
Really?
They did for that
Oh, for the
Whoop
It's so
That
hard
Trick?
out here for a pimp.
Yeah,
that
that
song.
one. Yeah.
Like, Whoop
Terrence
That
Howard
Trick.
out here just singing.
Hey,
the
man.
right
They were
on that
beat, just
soundtrack.
rapping. He like,
That's
what
fire. That is so.
Come on,
fucking
man.
fire.
Yeah.
All right, so there was a fight.
The versus
Fight.
was cool, yeah. The versus was
Versus
cool.
was
But there
cool.
was a fight. Yes,
There was a fight. No, because you had hit me up and I wasn't watching it. I think it was it the night before my birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just chilling. I was taking it easy. I was chilling at home, and you were hitting me up, and it was funny because I was catching, like the Twitter alerts popping up on my phone about it. Yo, the wildest shit. 2 dope boys were like, to this day, I still don't know what BTNH be saying, but they be spitting. And I thought it was the realest shit ever.
No, that's
I
true.
honestly thought that because when I was younger, singing any type of Bone Thug shit, I was making up my own words.
Yeah.
I was also too
Yeah.
young to really know what they were saying. One time I got slapped. One time I got slapped. I had no idea what I said.
Rum, red rum. 7 a.m. up in the morning, my nicotine.
But yeah, but Swizz, before we get to the fight, Swizz was going off apparently.
That's
in
the
the comments.
3-6 though, right? That has to be the 3-6.
Yo,
That's
you know
not
what?
to
Now-
Bone Thugs.
now when I
though.
see
It has to be.
It has to be
I'm thinking
3-6,
it's
yeah.
3-6.
That's
yeah.
too Hollywood for
So,
Bone Thugs.
he
You
goes-
said that shit?
You're right.
Talking about we not going on stage until my homie called from Rikers to do the prayer.
That's what's funny.
Ain't
crazy.
did a
That's
show in 23 summers and want to charge us like the sold out stadium prices. Talking about yesterday's price is not today's price shit.
Right.
New rule, if you don't start on time, you don't get paid on time. Verzuz is not free. They charge us 5 times they do non-black shows.
That's
And then
crazy.
Coming on stage after getting paid 10 shows in one versus just to get on stage drunk as fuck and late. I'm just saying, okay, let me watch the show now. Then he goes on towards the end of it, goes on and says, this was amazing. One of my favorite verses ever. After all that shit, then
After all
drops
that shit, my favorite verses ever.
Yeah, because I get it. Like
I can
he
see
has
why
to
he
be
would
pissed.
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solely off of the guest appearances and all that music that,
But it was good. So you felt like, how does it rank amongst like the other verses that you
I'm
see?
biased though, like, cause I thought the the Lox and Dipset was a movie.
Oh yeah.
Now, had they brought out artists of that magnitude,
What the fuck?
like
Stop
if
playing.
the Lox brings out like Mace, for example, to do 24 Hours to Live or some shit like that.
They bring out Nas to do the Major
Bring
Look
out
remix.
Nas, right? Bring out those caliber artists, and it's different. It's
Yeah.
a whole different
Yeah.
ball game. Same thing for Dipset. If Dipset brings out some of the artists, notable artists that they've collabed with over the years, it would have been of that magnitude. But me personally, I enjoyed the Lox and Dipset more so than I did Bone Thugs and 3 6 Mafia.
Yeah, as much as I
However,
respect
it.
I enjoyed watching it though.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
absolutely.
saying? It was a big moment.
Yeah, but you're right. The Lox and Dipset hit closer to home for
Right.
me.
Right.
That's why I respect that. Yeah, I'm
Right.
sure if I was like grew up in Ohio,
1,000%.
I would be like, nah, this is my shit.
1,000%.
You know, same thing when like Primo and Pete Rock battled each other. Like that was my shit. I grew up on them niggas. Like,
Right.
that,
Oh,
that
Boyan,
shit.
did you change the color?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit! I was just like, wait, what
Trying to get a
happened?
different vibe in here.
But the thing
Mm-hmm.
about the verses, like, I don't know if it was equally matched. You know.
Okay, you felt like all
I can
right.
see that, yeah.
Right. So.
Yeah, different styles, man.
Exactly.
They've been doing it a lot
different.
lately.
Well, I mean, I don't think it's a different era because they. Both
No, they were still in there,
Into
no.
the 2000s. And
No,
et
just
cetera.
style wise, I don't think era that they're around the same.
Well, that was
Listen,
my
man.
thing with the match. I just didn't think it matched up. I get it era wise, so I figured maybe that's probably why they matched up. They put them together, but I don't know. It didn't
But
it
there's
didn't
not-
make sense
there's
to
not too
me.
many groups that have that much longevity, I guess, right? They demise after a few years and whatnot. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not a lot last. Not, I mean, some do. The great ones do. You know.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see early 3-6, you know, with like Gangsta Boo, and then they brought out Project Pat.
Was Crunchy Black there?
Crunchy Black was also there. You know
my
what I'm
nigga,
saying?
man,
They brought
Crunchy
out
Black.
all those cats, so it's cool to see.
Crunchy Black was that.
That's
Like
a-
the OG members and then
Yeah.
like the newfound members and shit like that. So that's pretty cool. And like I said, just to see all 5 of Bone Thugs and Harmony, a lot of people have never seen all 5 of them perform. So that was pretty
No.
pretty much a treat.
I saw on Elliot Wilson's page the day of that Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a preview. Someone just like was filming Busy.
Mm-hmm.
Background, he's like, "Yeah, we about to go on stage with these devil worshiping motherfuckers."
Oh,
yeah, so that was the
I
energy
saw
that he
that.
Was that
had
the, whole,
the night
hotel
before.
room or some shit?
Was that the night before?
I
I
think it
thought he
was
was
the night
outside
before.
of the venue or whatever. But I saw that and I
Mm-hmm.
didn't think anything of it. I thought it was funny. I was like, "Oh man, this guy."
Well,
Okay.
he's all into God now too.
Right.
So,
And you're going up against a 3-6 Mafia. Of course, you're gonna feel some type of way. But then, like, to not think anything of it and that be the shit that fucking sparked the fight.
yeah.
Play the clips here. But yeah.
Yeah, he stopped.
Oh,
He
yeah.
stopped the.
Yeah, I'm gonna play in the middle. Yeah.
Oh, you gonna play it?
No, like,
Oh, I mean,
in-
I could
in
play
post.
it. I mean, I could play
Like,
it, but I
snap
could
it.
put it in the
nah,
video.
So he was just like, yeah.
It's just them, yeah. Fighting.
See, I'm not having any of you ugly motherfuckers disrespect me on my own stage.
Ugly motherfuckers.
Yeah, and then Juicy J just looks at him. He was like, "Nigga, suck my dick.
Suck
Play
my
that
dick."
shit."
Hey, before we even get started, you ugly motherfuckers ain't finna be mocking me while I'm on motherfucking stage. Like, straight the fuck up.
Nigga, suck my dick.
And
Suck that
Gangsta
shit.
Boo,
Suck my dick. Me. What the fuck?
you a hater. Busy Ball, you a hater.
And the guy just threw the water bottle at
Yeah.
him, and then it went from there. It was just crazy.
I saw the
Like,
clip. I didn't hear the audio, but yeah, you do see him just like talking. Then,
Yeah.
and it's at least like 20 seconds in where I'm just like, I couldn't tell if this was the beginning or the end of the fight. Then I just saw him throw the bottle.
Yeah.
And it wasn't the main. It was like somebody in the audience recording it.
It was like.
Did you guys see Freddie Gibbs' reaction to it?
I didn't. I
only
think I may
imagine.
have, but
Shit was funny.
it kind of reminded me of the Boondocks episode, like a nigga moment. Like,
Oh
it
my
was like
God.
Juicy J saying "suck my dick" is like the equivalent of like the chair being thrown.
just clapping at each other, man.
Yeah. Yo, he
That
was
shit
like,
was funny.
"Nigga, suck my dick, suck my dick." Suck my dick.
And
That shit was
Gangsta Boo was
funny.
in the background like, "Busy Ball, you a hater.
You-
You haven't even taken your meds yet." I was just like, "Wow, you just out here wild."
That's
like,
wild.
crazy.
Oh man, I wish I could. I'll
Crazy,
catch it
it's
in,
crazy.
in
This
This is
editing.
why you ain't shit.
But that's that type of energy, right? Like when
Mm-hmm.
you're in that versus atmosphere, it's like competitive nature, you know. Anything
Yeah.
flies. I mean, it's not.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner.
It's just like if you on the pitch, or if you on, you know what I'm saying. If you on the pitch on the basketball court,
Mm-hmm.
you my man's. But on the
Oh,
basketball
yeah,
court,
yeah.
it's fuck you. Like,
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes
know,
it just be
that's-
like that. I've seen it happen a lot. I've seen it happen. Like, just friends will just get real competitive and they'll start
Right.
pushing each other, get chippy.
yeah.
You know, yeah. That's what
Everybody out
happens.
here is LeBron or anything, you know. I ain't
Yeah.
trying to be your friend. Like,
That's how I am at Uno.
Nah, fuck that. You gonna get these draw fours
Yeah,
and
you
then
gonna get these
some.
draw
You heard?
fours, yo.
And then I'm gonna
And I'm
reverse it to
stacking.
Pro, and he gonna hit you with the draw
And then I'm
fours.
stacking, bitch.
I'm gonna realize what color you have and skip you every time.
You heard?
That's the point. Yeah.
Count cards over here.
Yeah, count. Oh, I definitely.
Big
and,
bong.
and
Big
dominoes too. Dominoes, I'm the same way.
I see. Dominoes is an aggressive game. I don't know if I want to play with the
Yeah.
Hispanics. It's just
Yeah.
Hispanics
You
or
take-
Hispanics.
Because you're gonna
Play with
slam
the
the
whites.
dominoes right in front of me.
let's play dominoes with the whites.
No, it was
What's this, man?
we had some type of like
Oh,
we had
no.
some type of like work
Oh.
thing. And what was it? Fucking one of the girls that we were at her house in her backyard, she had dominoes, but she's Puerto Rican, but everybody else there besides me and her are all white. So I'm just, and then she didn't really want to play. She just wanted to drink. I'm like, fine, whatever. Then other people that we knew that she had invited that work at another restaurant, they came by, and Dominican. I was like, yes, let's fucking do this. Let's fucking do this.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yes.
It got real
Captain
heated.
Planet with dominoes.
One guy was like, fuck this shit. Threw his dominoes on the table. It was like, my fucking Uber is here. His Uber was not there. He waited out front for like 5 minutes, then came back around and he's like, all right, calm down. I'm sorry, Sade. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
Captain Planet with
Mind
the
his
dominoes.
roommate is there. His roommate's like, he's just angry. He's just mad. That's it. Because me
Like
and
when
his
you
roommate were on the
when
same
you
team.
play dominoes, do you slam the domino on the table? Is it like
Towards the end of it, yeah.
you want to do that, or is it
No,
it's just
like
in
I-
you to just
It's
I mean,
ingrained in
it
you.
depends. It's like when somebody knows your hand, because I do the whole thing. Like and then I hold it,
Oh, okay. You
and
one
then
of those.
yeah,
Oh,
one of those.
shit.
And then when somebody like if they think they know your hand, so they play something, it's like wait, puta, that's it.
Oh,
done.
okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
all
like
right.
yeah, nah,
Gotcha.
psych, you didn't know all the numbers I had. Here you go.
Corny.
Psych, nigga. Because I usually I'm not gonna actually say it. I'm not gonna do it.
The game's a fucked up game, man.
It is.
It's a fucked
That
up
breaks
game.
friendships,
I usually tend to.
ruins relationships.
I don't play all my cards or hands or whatever.
Yeah.
Even with Uno, I always keep one. So if you think I don't got it, bitch, psych.
I'm so
Yellow too.
I'm so
There
ready
you
to whip
go.
your ass.
Well, she
so
just
ready
told
to
us
get
how
ass
she
down.
gets. She just told us.
She
how
just saw how she
plays,
gets
so,
down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Now we
ready.
know.
When's that? We're never.
ain't
Every
shit,
game
yo.
night that we planned never actually happens because we get too drunk
Oh, word.
That's
That's,
why I
a
don't want
problem.
to drink no more.
You gotta do it.
or
you
too
gotta,
high. Last time we
yeah,
passed
you're
the
right.
fuck out.
Because you gotta get right into it.
Gotta get
you gotta
sober,
get right
bro.
into it.
Me,
Yeah.
me and LB, I'm like, what? One time, the first night, I was like, damn, we didn't even play nothing. Second time, she's like, damn, we didn't even play nothing. She's like, and this time I took all the games out. We just completely just did not
Disregard it.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be
that
set
was-
up right away.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
for
have to
real.
walk in like, let's do this.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
More music. So Rick Ross walks back being
Who?
Miss Daisy with new album cover for Richer Than I Ever Been.
Yeah, that was funny. I think people trolled him on Twitter or social media.
Well, I saw it
that
20, yeah.
They, he switched it up. Now it's like a green cover, right?
It's a green cover.
It's a green cover. But
Yeah.
before it was
Wow.
like Sunday's Best, man. You had the hat
That
all
shit.
down.
That was our
It
cover
was
for one
Miss
of our
Daisy.
episodes.
Yeah, we did
Oh,
that, yeah.
Word.
But he
Ross.
knew he was gonna get flamed for that.
No,
Same.
but
Hey,
people
but-
are actually mad about it though,
That he
because
switched it up.
the tweets and comments that I saw, people were flaming him for switching it up, but like said like, yo, the other one like it grew on them, and like, damn, the other one was kind of hard. Like, yeah, we made fun of it, but it was kind of hard. Like, why did you?
Hard. The
Yeah,
fuck was
no.
hard about that?
Nothing was hard about it.
What self-respecting gangster? But yeah,
He looked
my
like
G,
Morgan Freeman
that's the
should have
one.
been driving him around.
No
that,
one
like,
came
I
up
just
to him and
didn't
said,
think-
"Yo, that's the one."
I just didn't
all.
know,
At
not
all.
at
At
all.
all.
At all. So
At
I'm
all.
reading these comments
Maybe
and I'm
Khaled.
like,
Maybe
what?
Khaled.
And you want to talk
Probably
about
Khaled,
growth?
yeah.
10 years ago, Ross sees that he'd fucking he'd
Right.
fire whoever the fuck was
Yeah.
like, "This is my cover
Right.
guy." There
Word.
I don't know.
shows you where times have changed.
1,000%.
And he's probably gonna flip it like, oh, I was just trying to get people to talk about it, but here's the real album cover. Man, that first one was for real until you realize like, oh, this is a meme. Never, let me not. That's what it was.
I always look forward to a Rose album,
He's dressed like a
Same.
hood magician.
but then when I listen to it, and
There's some
depending
misses
on
for
how
me.
many songs he
Yeah.
may carry,
I know what you mean.
because it's just I can't have too much Ross. Like it's
Yeah.
got to be like a certain amount.
yeah, no,
Probably
that
like
album
12
cover,
songs.
he's dressed like a hip hop magician. Like it's
Yeah.
just
like
ridiculous.
Teflon Don was a
Mhm.
perfect amount of songs,
Yeah,
not overboard. Perfect amount of features.
Yeah.
I agree.
You know.
We'll
That's
see
just
what
it
this
out.
one is. I haven't.
But hopefully this
We'll
one
see.
come. You know, the songs that I've listened to thus far have been really, really good. So,
Yeah.
like I told
Mhm.
you need to listen to that Little Havana, both of you, if you haven't already.
I like the whole album. I mean, it depends from certain artists, so I can listen to that. I like because what if it's like a concept and it tells a story,
Probably.
and I like to be like surprised. But
Oh.
I'm just weird like that.
Music wise,
Yeah.
did you guys get a chance to see the track listing for Russ's new album coming out tonight at
I
midnight?
didn't. I briefly saw it because I saw Johnson tweet it
Bro,
about it. But I haven't.
this
Yo, this shit
shit-
is crazy.
This is December, and you saw it? Did
No,
you see
I
it?
have it on the list.
It's
Oh,
like-
my bad.
Read it
I'm
from the
sorry.
list.
No,
No, read it.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
apologize. No, I saw it. Yeah, but right before. This
Who's
shit
some
looks
notable
official.
acts?
That was the next one I was gonna get to. Go ahead.
Oh, bet.
Who's some
There you
notable
go.
acts on that?
Yeah, I'll read this right now.
Go
All
for
of
it.
them.
Yeah.
It's
So
insane.
production. So first track produced by Jake One. Second
Okay.
track produced by Mr. Porter featuring Ransom. So already, second track with Ransom.
Ransom? Like
Ransom.
Ransom?
Ransom.
From Jersey?
Third track
Yeah, Rance from Jersey.
produced by Russ featuring Papoose.
Oh, man. It's already super lyrical miracle from the
Yeah.
jump.
Fourth track produced by High Tech featuring The Game.
How
Yeah.
the fuck?
Fifth track produced by Ninth Wonder featuring West Side Gun and Styles P.
Oh, wow. That's. I
Yeah.
really want to hear that now.
Sixth track produced by Russ featuring Jadakiss.
Yeah.
Seventh track
Yeah.
produced by Premier featuring Big Crit, Snoop, and DJ Premier.
Oh, you know, he's on Def Jam. That's why he's getting all these shit.
I know,
these-
of course.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Eighth track produced by Harry Fraud featuring Jay Electronica. Son.
That's
God
now
damn,
number
nigga.
9. Number
Yeah.
9 look crazy.
Number 9
Yeah.
produced by Hit Boy featuring Big Sean, Wale, Joey Badass, and Hit Boy.
Have you heard of Hit Boy rap? He's
Yeah,
He's
I
pretty good.
Eh.
I like him.
Not complete soul. It's not bad. Number 10
Producer
produced by
wise,
Jake
yeah.
One.
Yeah, producer by them.
Yeah. 11 produced by The Alchemist featuring Conway and Ghostface.
Doop, 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 doop.
Number 12 produced by Static Selector featuring Sci-Hi and Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
So what is he trying to? I mean, all you spitting out is
Bruh.
just like the lyrical giants right now.
This is Chomp 2. The first Chomp had Crooked, Royce,
Slaughterhouse, kind of.
Joel.
Yeah.
I think had Joel too. I think not Joel. No, had Royce, Crooked.
No, it just had half of them. That's it.
Joey?
I just had 2. That's it.
Roy. No, I said Royce. Right.
Joel?
Royce, Crooked had somebody else.
I forgot.
I'll pull it up, but he had a
Lyrical
bunch of other rapping motherfuckers. Black
No,
Thought.
the-
No, somebody.
No. Was it Black Thought?
It's gotta be. It's a lyrical miracle cat, right?
It could be.
He's rapping with all the.
That's crazy.
No,
The
no,
rapping
I
niggas,
want,
yo.
I want to
that's
say
dope.
Black Thought
That's
actually,
really dope.
but look it up. But damn, I don't know.
Hey, Russ from Jersey.
Nah, for real, yeah.
Resides in ATL.
Born in Jersey, raised in Atlanta.
Mad props to him though, man. Because
Yeah, for real.
that's-
This shit is
That's
fucking
what's up,
wild.
man.
And to
That's
think,
what's
like,
up.
he started out not really doing features, which is good to like get your. It's like a good, like how he did it. Even though there was this whole speculation that he was an industry plant, how he did it was smart because it was like focused on him. Had maybe a couple features.
Yeah,
That Wolves album is still my shit.
Yeah.
And then full blown just me whip my dick out.
Yeah, and I found it was
That was
a
fire.
King Crooked, Crooked Eye, Absol, Busta Rhymes, and Benny the Butcher.
It wasn't Black
Super
Thought.
miracle nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like, and the fact that he's going with these other dudes, man,
That's
you gotta respect that. I mean, I don't know which one of these tracks people are gonna be like, yo, he got him on that. I don't know. These are a lot of heavy hitters right here as far as bars.
Yeah, for real. All right, next, because of timing.
Yeah.
I saw a random tweet. Doja Cat has the potential to reach Beyonce level. Villa, what do you think?
You got a hot take for us?
I
I only
don't
brought
want
this
the
because I figured
Beehive
you
to
would be
come
here.
after me, but I could see why people would say that. She hasn't missed us far.
She really
She hasn't missed us far, but also like it's a different career.
It's gonna take some time. I will
That's gonna
say
be a
that.
lot of
It's
time.
gonna take some time.
It's a different career.
But
'cause
the tweet said
this is just
potential
one-
to.
right.
Beyonce was
This
in a
is just
group.
one album. Like
Yeah, it's one
Planet
album.
Her is just one album. You know.
Yeah, she only has to say this
She
with
has
just the
3, but
two.
this is the one that took off, and then
This-
let's
yeah.
see the sophomore slump. If it's not what it is, you know, if she could come
Fair.
out with a sophomore album that's
Isn't
way
this
better
a
than-
sophomore?
It's a third album.
Well,
Well,
this I
Third.
think this is like their actual first from
it's a major label debut.
Right.
Oh yeah, label is different. I mean, technically it's her third, but if you label wise,
Right,
I guess
so-
label debut.
Major label debuts
Yeah.
always count like that. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I can
So
see the
it's
potential. I
possible.
can see it. But
Oh,
then
man.
again, that goes for anybody else. That
With the right people behind you, you could be a star. And she's got the look. She's got the
definitely
sound.
got the look. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the look. Oh, she got the look.
Somebody had said in the
Good Lord, she
comments,
has look.
possibly Rihanna, if anything.
Right.
What?
Because
Okay, I
Rihanna,
can see that.
Rihanna
I can see
is-
more so Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Than
Rihanna is
Beyonce.
below Beyonce. So if anything, if it would be anybody, it would be Rihanna.
No, I can see her being like the next pop princess.
I do see.
Absolutely.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of people that I've encountered, and they're really fond of Doja.
Yeah.
So
Doja's fucking great, dude. And she can rap her ass off,
I think
too.
it's,
That's
just,
where
it's
I'm
really
at.
early,
That's where I'm
early
at
to
with
say
her.
that.
The
Yeah.
whole
She
rapping.
can rap her ass
that's
off.
where I'm at with her.
I don't know
I
how
see
people
that.
consider her as a singer. I mean, I've heard her sing. I guess it's okay, but her rapping is crazy.
Mhm. It is.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm waiting for it.
Next. All I have is actually Marvel. That's it. So.
Marvel, all right, let's go talk about it.
All right, Marvel news. Charlie Cox is confirmed to return to the MCU as Daredevil.
That's fucking awesome.
So Kevin, whatever.
Feige.
Yeah. What? How do you say his last name?
Feige.
Feige.
Yeah.
So Kevin. No, it's Feige. Feige.
The
okay.
driver in Iron Man.
What?
No. This is the.
That was the driver.
No,
in
that was
Iron
Stan
Man.
Lee.
No, the driver. The Iron
Oh
Man's
no, not him.
personal
No,
chauffeur.
he's
No,
like
that's
he
the director.
directs.
That's-
He directed some of
But
the
that's not
MCU
Kevin.
movies.
That's not Kevin Feige.
No, this guy
What's his
is
name?
pretty much
No.
like the head guy
That's,
for MCU.
Fuck, what is his name? He was an actor, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fucking
this is man,
I'm forgetting his
Name's
movies.
gonna
Never
kill
mind,
you.
never mind. So he did this whole
Jon Favreau.
There you go. He did like a whole like cryptic. He did this whole cryptic thing about it. If you were to see Daredevil in upcoming things, Charlie Cox, yes, would be the actor playing Daredevil. Where we see that, how we see that, when we see that remains to be seen. This was so double to me. That last line. Oh, you might see it, you might hear it. Who knows when?
It remains to be seen.
The whole it was very cryptic.
We were doing fine the whole episode. Let's not go there.
No. But it was like, I have some
nah, I
friends
feel
that
you.
are like that, cryptic as fuck.
Damn.
No. I love you guys. It's not like that. But I'm taking it as confirmation though that he's gonna be Daredevil and it's gonna be coming out soon. But who knows?
I can't wait. You think he's going to be in the Spider-Man movie?
There's a series. Is there a series on Netflix?
On Netflix, there was, yeah.
I've never
Yeah.
seen the series.
Now, I've
There was.
seen the first season, and then it was when it first came out, and that's why. This is why I don't like watching one season shows because I completely forget about them. So there's like another 1 or 2 seasons, I think. I don't know, but I have to catch up. I'm missing a lot, but the first
So,
season was good as fuck. I will
It
say
was
that.
that, and then there was also Luke Cage.
He was in it.
No, there was
Oh, the
crossovers.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
So Luke Cage, it was Jessica Jones, and it was Iron Fist. So it was
Yeah.
4 separate series, and then
Did not
they
see any of
came
them.
together
Me,
to be
I've only seen
like a
Daredevil.
low tier Avengers, the Defenders,
Pretty much, yeah.
and that failed. Iron Fist failed. Jessica Jones did 2 seasons. Luke Cage had a great first season. Second season was
Yeah, I heard
mid
it
as
was
fuck.
But Daredevil was pretty good though.
Daredevil
Huh?
went like 3 seasons. Then they
Yeah.
had like the Punisher.
Oh,
They
yeah,
tried
the
to make that a
Punisher.
thing.
Yeah,
You
which
know?
he originally was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh my god. Oh
The
yeah.
light was in the way too. I still caught that. That's my receiver trainer, baby. Them hands.
All right, so Marvel Studios and Sony Pictures are officially developing the second trilogy for MCU's Spider-Man with Tom Holland returning. So,
Crazy, man. Crazy.
a Spider-Man producer, she went and said she pretty much ended the rumors that this is the end, which we've been talking about for a while now. That this was all right. This is the last time we're gonna see Tom Holland as Spider-Man, or at least like the last time we're gonna see Spider-Man in an MCU type movie.
Right.
So she ended that. She was like, we're pretty much, now we're going to go on to the next 3. Yes, Marvel and Sony are going to keep going together as as partners.
Yeah.
Because this was technically the last movie in the deal. And it was rumored that Sony was like, nah, psych, bitch. Like, you're not getting Spider-Man. Like, we're done. We're not, because it was always at the end, Disney was going to try to buy out everything. And Sony wants to keep a hold of it. So now this is okay. They came to an
Spider-Man's a
agreement. They're
moneymaker.
just going to keep partnering up
It's a money maker for
No.
for sure.
super money maker.
I got a hot take, guys.
Yeah.
I got a theory.
Hmm.
Just hear me out. Could be completely wrong. May just be the liquor talking.
Oh,
You want more, by the way?
big pop.
I could do more.
I got you.
Should we do a cut, and then when we come back, my cup is filled?
No, it's fine. Go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn it. So hear me out.
You want to?
Spider-Man No Way Home.
Yeah.
We obviously know that it's going to involve other universes, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if the movie ends
Yeah.
with Tom Holland's character being sucked out of that universe, out of the MCU universe, and ending up
shit.
somewhere else, and he's just completely gone. Doctor Strange can't get him back. The Avengers can't get him, and that's how he ends up in this Sony universe with all these other people.
Oh shit.
You understand
In
where
what
I'm going?
universe? Oh, you
Just a
mean?
random
Because he's no
universe.
longer part of the MCU. This is his last movie.
Oh.
So what if they just kill him off, but not kill him off like he dies,
Right.
like he's just gone into another universe?
So a whole different storyline.
Because that's what essentially is going to happen. He just
Yeah.
is gone. Because they have enough villains and enough people in
push
that
that in? I
universe.
don't wanna touch
Yeah,
it.
they have enough people in that universe to build their own thing already. That's what Sony's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You could build a whole Sinister Six movie, and Venom, and
Right.
Morbius, and
Yeah.
you don't need shit else. Like you're good.
Well, now that he's gonna be in it, people are speculating that like, okay, maybe this is how they work Venom into MCU too. But it doesn't say that at all.
Do
And
you
Venom's
think it
part
could
of the
be
deal.
like a thing like how Hugh Jackman did not want to be known as Wolverine? The same thing as Tom Holland maybe does not want to be known as Spider-Man.
That happens with everybody, man. Nobody wants to be that guy. Like Steve, what's his name? Chris Evans didn't want to be Captain America. He needed
he
convincing.
actually didn't want to. I seen something. He actually didn't want to do any more action at all. And then a recent script came by that they kept hounding him about, and then he finally read it and was like, "All right, one more. I'll do this." And he's I don't know if they announced it yet. I think he announced it like on his Instagram or showed part of the script or some shit.
He was the
But-
Human Torch one time.
Yes, he was.
We're not gonna talk about
Unfortunately,
That was
yeah.
crazy. Which I'm waiting
Some
for
of us
that.
still remember that.
They need to
The
redo that
Fantastic
movie.
Four.
They
Oh,
need-
so let's get into that
They
real quick.
They need to.
Real
give
quick. Do you
all-
think they can get it right? Third time's a
I
charm.
hope so. I pray. I don't listen.
And do they tell the origin story again,
yeah. Yeah.
or just do a short version of it at the
Nah.
beginning of the movie?
Tell the origin story
Yes, this is
over
all
again,
alcohol.
bro. All over again.
Sorry.
But then
They
who
need
do
to
you-
get it right this time.
who
Bro.
should
Or
they have
else
as
you
the-
just don't talk about the.
Who should the
Sure.
villain be? Because
Fantastic
the only
Four.
villain I know is Doom.
Isn't a Silver Surfer a villain too?
Technically, he's a hero, like, depending on who you
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah.
But technically,
We are
he's
saying
part of.
he's a villain.
He's definitely a villain. He's part of Galactus.
That one,
yes.
Galactus.
Galactus.
Yeah.
Because
I
he's
mean,
he's one of his whatever.
Minions?
Yeah, minions in
Yeah.
a sense. Yeah, so he would be technically a villain.
a Fantastic Four,
Technically.
man.
Yeah,
Fantastic
let's see.
Four, you gotta do it right, and then eventually bring the X-Men in. But that's like 10 years down the line. That's
See, that's the
phase.
thing.
that's phase
once
six
you
shit.
start crossing them, it's just there's not enough screenplay for it. It's just not enough time.
You don't think Avengers vs X-Men is down the road? That's down the
You
road.
can't cram shit. You can't cram all that saga in 3 hours, bro.
Why not? You
No.
break it down to 3 different movies. You could.
If it's
Yes,
three
you
different
can.
movies, if it's 3 different movies, then
Avengers
yeah,
vs X-Men, it can
yeah.
definitely happen. You saw Civil War.
But there's got to be like a little origin story and how these motherfuckers intertwine, like X-Men and.
I feel like if anything, we'll see like a post credit, or we'll see something that hints toward that. There will be some type of Easter egg that hints towards it, and then eventually we'll get like some type of.
Because
like,
even on X-Men, the recent
actual
movie that they
cameo.
just dropped, what was it? The Apocalypse?
Yeah.
I really wasn't the
Recent.
biggest
That
fan
shit
of
was a
that.
long
that was
time
mid
ago.
as fuck.
Yeah.
That was mid. Wait,
Because Apocalypse didn't even look like scary,
Oh, that's the
man.
one with,
Like, he didn't even look like
no, he
intimidating
didn't.
at all.
at all.
He looked like a Power Rangers villain.
Yeah,
Nigga
that
look
was
basic as fuck.
Yeah.
when they were younger, right?
What was the chick's
That-
name?
yeah.
I forgot her name.
Hunger Games. Yeah, that's Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, but no, not
No,
her. It
which
was
one?
the other one.
Yo no sé.
The one that was on Apocalypse scene. It was Apocalypse. It was
Psylocke.
Was it Psylocke?
Yeah, Psylocke.
That's the
She
one
was
with the
one of
purple,
the
right?
horsemen.
Oh,
The purple
Yeah, the purple
chick.
one,
yeah,
Psylocke.
purple chick.
Olivia
Yeah,
Munn?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
there we go. There we go. Her.
There you go.
Yes.
I forgot you. Yeah, I forgot
That
about
looks
one.
just like the comic, dude.
That
Yeah,
one
they
looked
got
pretty
that
cool.
right. They got her
Right
right.
That was pretty fucking cool.
They got
Yeah.
her right. I fuck with that shit. Yeah,
Alright.
and X-Men and Avengers gotta be down the road. That's it. That's my
Hopefully.
final thoughts on that.
They said well no, they didn't say anything because of course they're not going to say anything. But the rumor is that it'll be a lot of people were speculating maybe 4, which we're in 4 now, phase 4. It's not happening. So phase 5 because they were like 4 or 5. They have to come in at some point.
But
So
Just
but you have
too many characters to keep up with. They also got Black Adam coming out, right? Was it Black Adam?
Oh, but that's DC.
But my thing
Oh,
was
DC.
Scarlet
That's
Witch
DC.
technically is what's his name's daughter. So that's how I saw it. I'm like maybe they use her to bring in X-Men because she always had technically she's a mutant. She always had these powers. They're calling her a witch, but she always had these powers. So I feel like maybe that's why. I mean, that's where maybe not. Magneto. She's Magneto's daughter.
Oh, right. I thought you were about to say Thanos, but you're right, Magneto.
No, Magneto. So I'm like, maybe. But then with Eternal, I just don't see it happening this phase. Maybe even phase 6. It'll be a long time from now.
Yeah. You gotta introduce some
long
other
time
characters in this bitch, too.
Yeah.
But I still think that Spider-Man thing, I think it could happen. I think he gets sucked out of the universe, out of the MCU completely, and it's made to be very sad, but that's the way of killing him off.
But that's like, it's a long time.
Because if it's his last movie, what, does he die then?
It's not his he has 3 more.
But he's not in the MCU.
He is. I just read that.
Oh, I thought you said he's not going to be in the MCU.
No. This is they're officially developing the next 3 movies.
I thought it.
So no, it was rumored that we were saying for the longest that it wasn't, but that's the news, is that he's returning.
I apologize for everything I said before.
Because I was so confused at first. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what do you mean? I was like, okay, maybe he means on the number 6 movie.
Yeah.
No. He has 3 more movies.
Damn.
And then when they asked the producer, she was like, well, all I'll say is we all want to do 3 more movies. When they asked her about Tom Holland, so instead of speaking for him or speaking like out of pocket, she's like, well, we all want to do this. So yeah.
And they could take it a lot of ways. All right, bet. I'm down.
But now because him and some other people leaked news, which kind of brings me to the next one, leaked news in the past, like Chris Evans apparently spilled some shit. Tom Holland actually did. That's why they made the whole joke about telling him the wrong name, because he actually had released the name of a movie. I forgot what the fuck he did. He gave out spoiler alerts. So now they're not telling. They're making these decisions and then talking to the actors.
No.
Which brings me to the next one. Shang-Chi is already on for a sequel.
Well deserved. You said you saw the film recently. What'd you think?
So fire.
I enjoyed it. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. Anything
Right?
about the rings, anything about that.
I didn't know too much
the
about it
origin,
either, yeah.
It was pretty cool.
Those rings.
It was cool to see his mom kicking his dad's ass.
Yeah.
That shit was fun.
Yeah.
Funny as hell.
Yeah.
He was getting his ass kicked so swiftly, and he loved every minute of it.
I love that. Yeah, the flashback. Yeah.
It's crazy.
The story. I
How
thought
many
that was
different
amazing.
things in the universe have
It was
like
pretty
serious
cool.
power?
It was pretty dope.
Like they make you think that the Infinity Stones are the most powerful things ever, and then you start
Right.
seeing shit like the rings,
Right.
And
all
it's
this
really
other
not,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's things that like the Avengers don't know about yet, obviously.
Yeah.
Or they're just finding out, once
Yeah.
his name comes and gets him and like, hey, we need you.
Yeah, they're just starting to scratch the surface on all this cosmic shit in the MCU.
But
Yeah.
the villain or the guy that was talking to that animal, I forget the character's name, but he was in Iron Man 3, right? I've never seen Iron Man 3, so I wouldn't know.
The villain that was talking to the animal.
You mean his dad?
The Mandarin?
Mandarin, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, the
was in
Mandarin.
he was in Iron Man 3, right?
Yeah, he was in Iron Man 3.
It was a
the
different
actor.
character in a sense, yeah.
Okay.
No, it's the same character.
Oh, yeah, my
Was
bad.
it
They
the
brought
same
that guy.
character?
So they brought him back
yeah.
because technically
Kingsley.
the Mandarin was Shang-Chi's father. So he was the one who had the name. That was one of his nicknames, was the
Okay.
Mandarin. But some guy took the name and
dropped
the
it.
story and applied it to this actor that he hired, and it was the guy that that fucking Tony left on a roof. And he came up with the whole power and people exploding and fire and all that shit and self-healing.
Oh.
Robot.
The other bad guy, Killian.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Oh,
if it
yeah,
was the
yeah.
actual Mandarin, like
No, so
Tony's
No,
getting smoked.
technically-
Shang-Chi's dad was the real Mandarin.
there was the real Mandarin.
But I'm saying, like, if he was in the Iron Man movie, Iron Man would have got smoked.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
From
If
the rings,
it was the
yeah.
real Mandarin,
would've
yeah.
The actual rings, nigga wouldn't have been ready for that.
Would have been smoked.
Which
a
I
long
love the
time
fact,
ago.
because I didn't know anything about it, so I love the fact that they brought him back for this. And when they said his name, I was like, the fuck? And then they brought the actor back for it. I'm like, oh, okay. And then you realize that's why he has him locked up, because you were faking as me.
Yeah.
Well,
and doing a
I
horrible
didn't know
fucking
that 'cause
job.
I didn't see the movie, so I was puzzled, and I was like, oh,
That dude was a serious
Yeah.
actor, by the way.
word.
That guy played Gandhi.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he played Gandhi.
He's so good.
He was a serious actor, yeah.
It's hilarious,
Big
too.
time. Another big time actor in the Marvel movie.
It's nice to see him in that, though. Like, he was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I brought it to this because Shang-Chi, the actor, forgot his name, had no idea. So apparently the news broke on Monday, and he was on Late Night or one of those shows, and they're like, oh, so news just came out, and the actor's just like, no idea. And then he makes a comment. He was, I'm not going to name names, but thank you, Tom Holland. Thank you, Chris Evans. And threw some other, I think like one or two under the bus too. He's like, but they, past mistakes and past slip-ups have kind of messed it up for the rest of us. So they don't really know anything until pretty much it's time to get going.
Man, you could tell they really wanted to have a different looking Avengers the second time around. It was going to be Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Shang-Chi. Have a black dude, have a chick, have an Asian, probably one of the Eternals.
I haven't heard
anything about They was really going to go for a different look this time around, bro. They was really trying it.
Both worlds.
Like because they already got a gay one from Eternals.
That's it. You cover it all.
They covered it all. Only thing left is a transgender one.
Probably need. Well, no.
Technically Loki.
Shang-Chi he counts as the Asian Pacific Islander hero.
Well, I'm talking about transgender.
We need a Spanish hero in there.
Oh my God, do we ever? We don't have one, right?
No, we don't.
No.
Spanish. Miles Morales wants to get the live version.
Oh yeah. Oh, but also I just saw this that Method Man says that he wants to be part of the MCU.
As he should. He might as well. They gave it to T.I.
So
they should have more rappers.
Oh wow,
in the MCU.
yeah, they should.
They should have more rappers.
Well,
in the MCU.
T.I. killed that shit.
T.I. killed that role.
T.I. killed that. It was minimal, but he killed that.
Yeah,
he did.
Give Method Man something small in the movie featuring.
Oh no, I think he wants to actually like do something. So maturity is when you look in the mirror and you get tired of your own bullshit. And that was it for me. I was just wanting to change. I wanted to do something for myself instead of for everybody else. I can only be responsible for my actions and hope it inspires the next generation to do the same. This whole journey necessarily for acting, it was for myself, but I think I'm ready. I got the shut off action film thing. I can run stoic, face straight, running with your shirt off kind of thing. I'm ready, man. Come on, Marvel. Come on, Russo brothers. I'm here.
With his luck, he'll probably get
he's
a
like,
DC movie.
He's like, I'm ready for a change. Let's do this.
Watch him
I'm
get
ready.
a DC movie instead.
Imagine.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, I guess I'll just take DC then.
They're one of the henchmen in the Batman movie.
Oh no.
Oh God.
I wouldn't mind. And he's not a bad actor.
Yeah.
But I think he gets like was it rule cast or when they typecast.
Yeah.
I guess he gets typecast for shit that like he plays the same roles. So I get what he means by saying all this. Like I'm ready for more. I'm like I don't want to deal with the same shit.
Well,
like
if he's trying to be Marvel, you got to find a superhero that fits his build. He's a tall dude. He works out a lot now, so he's muscular.
Is there let me say.
A lot of those roles have already been taken. I'm thinking about Cyborg, Steel.
I know, and Cyborg has been taken, and that's
Iron
DC,
Patriot,
so it doesn't count.
In the MCU.
I can't believe that's an actual
Falcon.
Yeah.
Iron Patriot.
Name all the black characters. Luke Cage.
Black Panther.
I guess maybe if you have him as like if you have him as the Black Green Lantern.
Oh yeah.
I'm not. God, I don't want Green Lantern to return. Just don't. Just don't.
Where we at?
I've never seen Green Lantern without his shirt off either.
There needs to be a Latin Green
There needs to be that's what I'm saying. There's a Puerto Rican line here I can think of is
Puñeta.
Puñeta.
with just the fucking ring.
Yeah, puñeta.
Puñeta, ven acá, ¿dónde está Batman? Just
That was funny.
Just sitting with the rest of the Justice League, the ethnic Justice League. Can you imagine? Like,
what if he
just
like
Colombian Flash?
El Flash.
El Flash.
El Flash.
Right.
El Flash.
A Costa Rican Batman. Right.
Just,
no, Argentinian
we
Batman.
We do need a little bit more representation, I guess.
Alfredo.
Oye, Alfred.
¿Qué es lo que pasa, Alfredo?
¿Qué es lo que pasa, Alfred?
Vamos a Gotham.
¿Qué pasa, Gotham?
God.
What's a Gotham?
What's his nigga's name?
Alfred Robin.
El comisionar. Gordon.
Comisionar. Gordon. ¿Qué pasa en Gotham, Gordon?
That's it.
No.
Batman needs to be from Argentina, bro.
No,
Batman
God.
needs to be from Argentina.
Batman takes down the niggas at Money Heist.
I'm not a fan of Argentina.
Robin's from Brazil. He's from the favela.
Brazilians aren't that bad.
He picked him up from favela.
Robin's always just dribbling the soccer ball.
But there has to be a moment where somebody says, "Are you Portuguese?" and then they get all upset.
Oh
'cause that's
yeah,
real
that's
Brazilian.
it, Robin. Yeah, just like
There has
Fits
to be a moment with him.
That's how his parents died. Over that argument. Over that argument.
yo.
Oh shit.
Got killed in the favelas.
Or you see, oh man, Captain America's not around anymore. But if there was an Argentinian fucking like superhero, then some type of like square
Let's
down.
get Captain Mexico.
Captain Mexico.
Oh God, no! But like the whole Nazi thing, and it's like he probably killed my grandfather. It's
Oh
cool.
man.
If you think about it, it's funny. I work with an Argentinian, and before I even knew what he was, because he's one of those that looks just white, and he doesn't speak any Spanish. And I caught his Spanish one time. He was talking to the cooks, and I stopped. I was like, "Wait, say that again." He's like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. He doesn't like speaking Spanish at all. And like me. But his Spanish is not bad. It's not bad. But I just heard it. I was like, wait, what are you? Mind you, prior to finding out, I used to always call him the Nazi.
Whoa.
Because he was so mean. He just yelled for no fucking, he still does it now, but like he yelled for no reason. It's like, yo, calm down. Calm down. We get people drunk and feed people. Like, calm down. It's not that. Just chill, bro. Just chill. And then I never said, and actually I said to his face a couple times, and then ever since then, I mean, now he's finding it funny, so he'll make kind of like a gas chamber joke here and there. So, but it's usually me, and I'm like, fucking Nazi.
Gas chamber jokes. You guys are motherfucked
You
up.
just be like this.
Yeah. No, one time I did. When I found out, and I was like, stop it. And I kind of got into position. I went like this.
Hey,
His girlfriend was like, Sade, don't. I'm like, fine. I won't.
Hey yo.
And I was like, fine, I won't. I was like, I can't help it. I'm
You're
doing
wiggling
it.
your fingers trying to get it
That's
right.
evil.
I was like, I'm trying.
That's evil as hell.
Yeah, we didn't get along for a while. We get along now, but I couldn't help myself. I'm gonna crack a joke. You handle it or not.
Yeah. Get out the kitchen. Straight up.
All right. That's it for topics.
All right, bet. So was it that time?
Is it that time?
Topic.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is that
You
time.
have to send me yours.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. All right, man. So it's about that time, man. It's time for my favorite segment. It's time for Sade's time for my favorite segment. Time for Sade's favorite segment. Time for Villa's favorite segment. Time for those motherfuckers downstairs who be bothering us every time we come upstairs and try to set up for our fucking podcast every fucking week. It's the same goddamn thing every damn time. I don't know who the hell these niggas think they are.
Yep.
But it's their fucking favorite segment.
Exactly.
It's
And if you don't know,
Question.
nigga.
Did they? Ooh, when you were like, "What was that about?" Did they make a face or anything, or did they say something? I missed it.
no, it was just like they're back. They were all chilling right there in the corner,
Yeah.
and then we come in, and then they all just scurry out by the time before I even turn back around.
Ah, okay.
Like,
Because I heard people like once we walked up, they were there, and I'm just like, I don't give a fuck. You
Just-
know what it is.
and then
Go
as
downstairs.
they walked away, all you heard was, "Your podcast sucks."
They said that?
No,
Oh.
that'd be funny as
Wait,
fucking.
what?
No,
Your
no,
pod
no.
sucks.
All right.
Shit in my face, pussy.
Okay. So,
What do you want to tell? Yeah, right? What do you want to tell Sade right now? Take me out to dinner, baby. He said, I'm going to take a pillowcase and I'm going to stuff it with bars of soap and I'm going to beat the shit out of you with it.
yo, when you and I started bonding, we
Oh, yeah,
were.
you start hugging like them? Like when they were at the Catalina wine mixer?
Oh,
They
yeah.
just-
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know
They
how we
start hugging like
realized.
that, like, what?
I don't even know how we realized we both like Step Brothers, but we did.
That movie is fantastic. It's between that, for me, it's between that. As far as like quotables, it's between that and 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh my god, I haven't seen 40-Year-Old Virgin in
40-Year-Old
Virgin in
40-Year-Old
forever.
Virgin's phenomenal, man.
Oh man, I gotta see that.
The rise of Kevin Hart was there.
Yeah.
My favorite line in there is when he's at the sex clinic and the woman's giving like a demonstration. He raises his hand. He's like, "Is it true if you don't use it, you lose it?"
This virgin over here.
He's like, "Shut up, you still have a Jew fro." He's talking to, yeah.
That's supposed to be, what's his name?
What?
Seth Rogen.
Oh
No,
yeah.
that's not Seth Rogen.
It's supposed to be him. It's supposed to be him as a child.
Oh, as a child.
As
Oh,
a
okay,
child.
okay, gotcha.
Not
Yeah.
him, but
All
like,
right.
it's him as a
I
child.
was
yeah.
saying, like, yeah, that's Seth.
I'm ready now. All right, ready?
You have a Jew fro. Yeah. So we starting from where I already brought it in, right?
Oh no, I'm including that part.
Oh,
Yeah, like some of that part.
Oh my god.
gotcha. Wow, that was weird.
It
See,
wasn't
but
that
I guess
bad.
that's natural.
Do you want me to?
No, that's fine. It's fine.
Okay,
We didn't say
that's
anything
fine. Yeah.
incriminating. Right.
I'm gonna
All right.
just edit when I was like in here, but
Yeah.
then as soon as we're good.
All right, man. So
Okay,
if you don't know, man, so like I said, usually we like to give a lot of new music, but for this week, I wanted to give a shout out to one of my favorite groups ever that dropped an incredible fucking classic album back in 2003. They're from North Carolina. Go by the name of Little Brother, Fonte, Big Pooh, Ninth Wonder on the beats. They put out an album called The Listening. Now, for the past year or so, Fonte and Big Pooh have been letting us know that they've been going through some label troubles and ownership issues with their albums being released on streaming platforms. Basically said, hey, don't run any of these albums up. We're not getting paid for it. Quit the shit if you're a real LB fan. So they recently just released a deluxe version of the 2003 The Listening album. It's now up, and I wanted to let people know about it, so I wanted to play one of my favorite songs from the album called Shorty on the Lookout.
We got coming up, like I said, Shorty on the Lookout, featuring that bad man Mignon from Justice League. Check it out, y'all.
Shorty hit the brakes too late. Shorty hit the brakes too late. Shorty hit the brakes too late. Shorty hit the brakes too late.
Hey yo, rolling out the crib by the 5:45. Okay. Fresh tins, bubble goose, all in the mix. Y'all niggas know my speeds and how crazy I get. I'm looking for them bras, shaking ass at tip. I got the J League banging hard out the whip. Pick up the phone and hit my nigga Pooh on the sip.
I got the call from Tay about 7:45. Don't know about y'all niggas, but I sure look great. I went to the chains, that's our meeting place. You know, they gon' Tay, nah, damn, he always late. Hopped in the whip, it's the Lee's new shit. What up with these chicks, yo, I'm trying to hit.
Hey yo, these chicks around here ain't trying to give me no play. They mad at my verse from whatever you say. Yo, sorry about that shirt, dog, I hit you with play. You still rocking that punch from the video day. We about to take it over to a meeting and stay. Just bounce to the beat, bounce, rock and sway. And yo,
Shorty hit the brakes too late.
yo, looking at me cause I'm just keeping it thorough.
Shorty hit the brakes too late. We shining bright for every man, child, woman, and girl.
But to my mans in it, and my peeps in it, and my girls in it, the whole world in it. Yo,
Shorty hit the brakes too late. Looking at us cause we on top of the world. Shorty hit the brakes too late.
and every state, every city, every town and borough.
And to my freaks in it, and the fam in it, and the ladies in it, it's all gravy in it.
Yo, that nigga Median ain't never at home. He tryna be a player like Rome and Bone. Probably at a coffee shop trying to bone. Gassing up these chicks like Sharon Stone. Got these young bras thinking that they gone. Nigga need to go and get a cellular phone.
Say I seen him at the party just last week. He had around his arm a little dark skin freak. MC on the tables on the mic unique. Runs around media trying to speak. I guess that's the life walking in his shoes.
I don't know.
All he need now is a Dutch and a blue.
Okay, it's mid-December in here. 70 degrees and the skies are clear. Feels so good like the Vina in here. Through them stars and them stripes mean the end of this near. No time, got evicted, got a crib to clear.
All right, man. That was Shorty on the Lookout from Little Brother, Fonte, Big Pooh, Ninth Wonder. That song was actually featuring Median from Justice League. I forgot about that. But again, the deluxe version of that album is now available on all streaming platforms. If you are a fan of Little Brother, make sure to run up that album. If you remember earlier this year, Fonte was saying don't run up anything on any streaming because they weren't getting any type of compensation for it. This deluxe is the one that you can run up. So if you're going to play the listening on any streaming platform, make sure it's a deluxe and support LB out there. You already know what it is, man. That's Fonte, Big Pooh, Median, Ninth Wonder, Little Brother, Shorty on the Lookout. Sade, what you got?
All right, so my pick is from Pro Dillinger. Oh, sorry, he just dropped an album with producer Finn, and this actually dropped on my birthday. And the video for Filet, Mignon, one of the tracks off of it, the album is called Pray for My Prey. So it's Pray with the A.
Yeah,
and then
Pray,
yeah.
Pray, P-R-E-Y. Shout out to Pro, man. I actually, I don't know if I can give it away. I actually have a song with him on an album that's supposed to come out very soon. Yeah. So
can't
shout out
wait
to
for
him.
I didn't know if I could say that either,
Pro
so
and
I
Pro.
didn't want to say it. Pro
Then
and
call
Pro,
it
yeah.
Profound.
Pro squared.
Yeah. Pro Square would have been cool too. I think
Yeah,
it's just called
said
Profound.
producer was really excited when he told me that. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, I think I played it for you. You weren't too impressed with it, so you kind of just like whatever.
Really?
You eye rolled it. Yeah, you eye rolled the verse.
Are you sure?
I played it for you. Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Your verse?
Yep. I played it for you. You're kind of like, okay.
Really?
Yep.
Are you sure that was the?
No, I'm
other
sure.
one?
Yep. I remember.
Play
I
it
would
for
remember.
me now. Let me see.
No, I don't have it anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
You
It'll probably change.
Didn't care.
I probably.
That's
didn't.
cool.
I probably didn't. Probably wasn't
You didn't care
impressed.
for it.
No. All right, next. All right, come on. All right, so this is Filet Mignon of "Pray for My Prey" by Pro Dillinger.
You ready to do this shit or what, motherfucker?
Filet mignon and red wine for me. Packaging my food, close the door, I need some privacy. This the type of shit I wish my father was alive to see. Made a little wave, labels talking about signing me. Nigga, that's a conversation that can change it all. But I ain't making no decision less the gang involved. Change is good, but it depends on who you changing on. Transform and wait to break down, call me Megatron. Alpha male, these other little niggas beta form. Whip a nigga ass, I get my arm, leg on. Nigga throw me any issues, I can take them on. My niggas talking last showers, I can make it storm. Little nigga, you can dead that shit. Show your homie the Undertaker, nigga dead man shit. Bring some death into your squad, nigga red man shit. Nigga starving, take a watch from off a dead man wrist. I will never wait, I ain't gon' hesitate. Cross a nigga, friend or foe, I ain't gon' separate. Nigga, everybody eats and I'ma set the plate. Somebody grab the wine and I'ma get the steak. I will never wait, I ain't gon' hesitate. Cross a nigga, friend or foe, I ain't gon' separate. Nigga, everybody eats and I'ma set the plate. Somebody grab the wine and I'ma get the steak. Fresh asparagus and roasted red potatoes. Scummy nigga said in blood is family at my table. Stay loyal, break bread, nigga, that's the staple. Scummy gang 1-9, nigga, that's the label. Put the sauce on it. Put together the menu, then put the cost on it. Never took a loss on it. Store a heater in the freezer, see the frost on it. Need a heater on your feet, you put the boss on it. That Yola got a special smell. I drop it in the pot and start the whipping it the bechamel. My nigga in the cellar, he ain't get a bell. Now they got him in the hole and he don't get his mail. We got anything you need, so come and dine with us. Put a razor to the beef, I want the finest cuts. There's no telling in my kitchen, ain't no swine with us. Welcome to the other side, enjoy your time with us. I will never wait, I ain't gon' hesitate. Cross a nigga, friend or foe, I ain't gon' separate. Nigga, everybody eats and I'ma set the plate. Somebody grab the wine and I'ma get the steak. I will never wait, I ain't gon' hesitate.
All right, that was Pro Dillinger, Filet Mignon off his project with Finn. Pray
That's
for My
what's up.
Prey, out now.
That's dope, man. I always like when a rapper tells you what the pot gonna look like after he whips it. I always respect that. The pot looking like.
It was asparagus and roasted shit, good as hell.
Whatever I'm whipping in this pot is gonna come out spectacular. No, I love that shit. That's always dope, man. That's what's up. Shout out to Pro Dillinger. Shout out to Little Brother. Oh, man, another great installment of If You Don't Know. And as always, man, you can catch these artists and our past artists on Apple Music as well as Spotify on If You Don't Know playlist.
Yep.
We had that updated weekly with every episode. I believe the past episode we didn't have any, so don't expect any from last episode. In case you're wondering.
It's from the past 10 episodes that we did have.
Boom. Thank you very much.
So you'll
Yes.
see there'll be like episode title, like, you know, whatever.
Got some dope shit on there, some hip hop, some R&B from Jersey, outside of Jersey. And yeah, man, just dope shit all around, man. So make sure to check that out, Apple Music and Spotify. And that has been.
And if you don't know, now you know, nigga.
I have to take
man,
that to
you
Leo.
already know, man. So
But yeah.
it's about that time. It's been a hell of an episode. I want to thank Villa again from S Double
Yes, man.
for joining
Thank
us
you guys
here.
for having me.
I like that. It was very nice.
No
man.
pressure.
Yeah, no pressure, man.
No
You know,
pressure.
the way she says it,
No pressure.
you really make it seem like there's pressure.
No, there's no pressure at all. Yeah.
Pressure for what?
To return.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
This is cool though. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, thank you for the hospitality and making me feel comfortable. So
Yeah, man, we set up a nice little desk. You can't see it's off camera, but
Yeah,
we
I
set
feel
up
like I'm
a
on
desk
timeout,
and a
but
nice little mic for him.
I need the dunce hat. Start writing
It
on
does feel like a somewhat of a detention, but I feel like if we get a a camera there in the future, that might be like the designated guest spot.
Where
No, I feel like the guest should sit. Oh well, no, because if you were to design and we pull up a third chair, we would have to figure out how we do
my
it.
desk though, because this how it was in like you guys say in like high school and middle school. I just be by my desk just making beats. I just be all there.
So you right at home. Look at that.
If we're gonna do,
Look at that.
I'm gonna have to get him a mic stand.
I don't know how we. We. No, I mean that works perfectly, but yeah, you're right. I like
no,
the way
it's the vibration and everything.
Oh, that is you gonna hear everything.
You hear everything. Yeah.
That's the problem with those mics.
Damn.
If any, I'll give you my mic
whoever
stand if you
listens
want.
to the pod is just gonna hear some turbulence towards the end.
Some dope shit though.
Yeah, it sounded good. It's okay.
Oh man, so I guess we'll end it with that. But episode 110.
110.
Yeah, we don't have a name for this one yet. We'll figure out something.
We don't
but
have a name. That's
we'll end it off with any final thoughts. So we'll start with our guest. Villa, you got any final thoughts for us?
I love this pod.
No.
Yeah, that's great. That's a great final thought.
That's my final thought. Nah, just be on the lookout for some new music coming from myself, straight to the point. So works. We're back in the lab.
It remains to be seen.
Oh yeah. Nah, but I mean, I did put a little teaser on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You know
When?
what I'm saying, for a song, for one of my songs off my project. So.
I'm sorry, when?
Today.
I didn't see it.
It's
Okay.
an actual video of me in the studio recording one of my songs.
Oh, then I have to see this. I haven't seen it yet. Okay.
Oh,
got
it
a lot of
begins.
feedback from people.
No, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it.
It
We've
was
been
just
here.
like a sporadic thing. I'm like thinking about what to post. I'm like, you know what? We'll fuck with people right now.
That's good. No, it's
Yeah,
fucking
no,
great.
it's
That's
good.
great.
That's part of a rollout.
Oh yeah, no, of course.
No, we're part of the Villa rollout.
yeah.
Wow, we
Sure,
contributed to it. So he went to doing that to come in here. Wow, this was an unofficial Villa episode. He wasn't even on camera.
No, not yet. We'll get to that.
No. It's not. Okay, no pressure.
We have to get a drop from you now. We gotta get a drop from
We're
you.
just gonna name that no pressure.
No pressure.
pressure.
I like
Episode-
that. No
all right.
pressure.
No pressure.
So yeah,
No pressure.
No pressure.
No pressure.
But
All right,
it's-
Sade, you got
it's
any
the
final
first.
thoughts?
I'm still like excited that there was like a move has been made.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah. The roll has been started. The push.
The roll. The roll has been started. No, we covered a lot. And yeah, we covered a lot of shit today.
I'm proud of you,
This
brother.
is-
Happy
this is-
birthday. You're a
Thank
fucking
you.
great, awesome individual.
Thank you.
And
How old are you? 21.
Yeah.
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 And I love you. And you're,
It's my
you're
first
fucking
drink.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're dope. That's great. What else? No.
Oh, no. My final thought, it's not fair that we can't celebrate your birthday, but you try to go all out for mine.
Oh yeah, bro. When's your birthday? I need to know right now. I need to know.
I'll tell you.
I didn't go all out for you.
No, not all out, but like you got me a gift. And technically, I mean, like I got you a gift, but I waited like a week to give it to him. So I'm like, I don't want, because I know how you feel about your birthday. So I'm like, I'm gonna wait like at least a week
Bro,
or
when's
two.
your birthday?
My birthday's in September.
September what?
It's in the.
He's not gonna tell you.
Mierda.
It can be considered the second week of September.
El 11 de septiembre.
No.
10.
No, I wouldn't say that either.
13 de septiembre.
No, wrong direction.
7 de septiembre.
No.
No.
6.
No.
No.
All right, man. 8.
I'll tell you off air.
All right, but all right, man.
You were pretty
8th,
close. You were pretty close though.
Did you have anything else?
December 3rd. I'm sorry,
I
since we're
interrupted
sharing.
you. Did you have anything else to say?
No, that was it. No.
My final thoughts. I had a hell of a weekend. I wasn't able to make your Saturday evening. I got into some shit,
Good.
some personal stuff, and what I learned from it it took Saturday night, a whole bunch of bullshit Saturday night, to realize Sunday that I can no longer go forward blaming other people for my past problems and trauma. And I feel like at some point I got to take accountability and I got to take responsibility for the way that I act. Being 35 years old and being a father, and first of all, just being a man, I really can't put the way that I act on anybody else or blame anybody else for it. It's about time that I step up and stop putting any blame on anybody for anything that's happened in the past. I'm old enough now that I have awareness to know what's triggering me, and more importantly, I have the awareness to know how to stop it and overcome it and not have it bother me going forward. So it's just a reminder of that. That was the revelation I had. It seems simple right now saying it, but you don't really know it until you're put in a situation. But you don't really know until you're put in a situation. Then you realize, damn, it was that simple. It's kind of like a dumb moment.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
You know, so I had that happen, which is one of the reasons why I didn't make it Saturday night.
Can I give you a round of applause for that?
Sure.
Okay.
You cool. could.
That was good.
Thanks.
That was good.
I'm trying to make it like that. Every week I learn something new about myself. But that was a new thing that I learned.
Your closing notes are so much better than mine. I hate it.
I usually feel like I'm going to write it, but then I kind of freestyle it. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened, man. So I learned a lot about myself, and that's good. Hopefully I can just apply it more going forward, man. But definitely I don't, like I said, main idea is I don't want to blame anybody else for shit that is wrong about me.
Yeah. It's accountability.
Yeah, accountability.
What's up?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, man, this has been episode 110.
No pressure.
We'll call this No Pressure.
Yeah.
This has been your host, Kid Pro.
And Sade.
Reminding y'all to be safe out here. And Villa. Reminding y'all to be safe out here. Wear a mask if you want, but be good to each other. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Yeah.